metronome.
Yeah.
There's a metronome.
Stay
there.
on the beat.
Yeah, if I left the metronome on, the whole episode would be metronomed. It would be messed up.
But you turned it off, so it means it won't appear.
Yes, so it won't appear.
Okay.
No, we're safe. We're in the clear. How's your week going, man? What have you been engaging with? What have you seen, listened to? Give me a rundown. Let's how about we start off with a little refresher.
Yeah.
And we'll lead into the specifics.
Refresher. I don't know. It's been a.
Actually, before you do that, I'm Camden and this is Daniel. I keep forgetting to do that. I was gonna make a thing.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna make a thing from the first episode where I was gonna say that and have our socials appear like I did on the first episode.
Oh yes.
I have not done that since, and I'm editing. I'm like, shit, I forgot
the
to.
letterbox.
yeah, the letterbox and the Instagram. Yeah, I edit and I'm like, fuck, I forgot to do it again. So I'm gonna save myself and do it now. Anyway, yeah, what have you been tapping into, bro?
Ooh, I've been with the stuff for this episode.
Yeah.
So
a
lot of mostly Bully actually.
You spent quite a lot of time with Bully.
Yeah, just because that seems very ongoing.
Yes.
Constant development. Even this morning, constant developments.
Really?
Which we'll get into. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll tap it. I know you've been pretty closely following the rollout.
Their two-page PDF.
You sent me a PDF, yeah.
No, I've been. I mean, that's just like just on the cusp of the release. You know, just putting in everything that I'm aware of.
Yeah, sure.
Just thought that would be a useful.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
little
that.
asset. Some of your stuff actually.
Really? Oh shit! What song? What song?
It's I'm trying to. So I created a playlist of potential. It's like a beat pack. I called it the Orange Box.
Nice.
I have these on there so far.
Wow.
I'm trying to write to them
at
at the moment. That's the one I've been constantly trying to write to.
Really?
How do you say
Pliskin,
Pliskin?
yeah.
Pliskin, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm in the rotation. Damn, bro, I'm on
you are
it.
in the rotation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
What have I watched?
we need to. You know what we could quickly talk about? We both watched They Will Kill You. I thought it was really good. You didn't like it.
No, I wasn't a fan. I think overall, I went from my screening of The Love That Remains, the new film.
The
director of
Godland guy.
Yeah,
I got to see that, man.
And I was like, can I make this screening? Because they were doing
It's a funny double bill.
but it was on the other side of the city, so I had to book it as soon as after. I had to get out of the screening, grab something to eat, and then immediately.
Alright, it was quick. You had to deck it, make it work, squash it.
Just about made it was. I didn't know how to get into this screening. It was an Everyman. I snuck in. It was pitch black, and I thankfully managed to find a free space. But the film had started. I think it was 5 minutes in. It was during the moment where she's kind of being given the tour of the rooms. She's being introduced to her room. So I don't know how many minutes I've missed. Maybe 5.
No, you missed a bit, bro.
Really?
Yeah, you missed a bit. You missed the whole setup where it's there's a whole intro scene where it's Zazie Beetz and her sister's much younger, and they are on the run from their dad and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a whole...
I mean there was a flashback.
They do allude to that later as well, but there's a whole sequence where they're in a corner shop sort of thing.
Because the whole thing is that they get separated, and that's kind of she's trying to find her basically. Yeah, no,
you see a sequence where you see it happen. Basically. So I guess it's information that
they repeat it.
Yeah,
literally you get.
You didn't miss any news.
Yeah,
you didn't miss any intel, but you missed a scene where I think it's quite a good scene.
Okay,
I would say you missed a decent scene.
Okay, right.
But you still, it's not gonna.
Yeah. So I knew what was kind of going on. If the general vibe. Overall, I was not really.
It was the music you said you don't like, which I'm with you on.
It was the soundtrack, and also the writing as well. I didn't really maybe that intro scene would have helped, but even when seeing the relationship between these two sisters and the motivation, and also the lead, it's kind of you're there. You're there for the action. It's one of those films, and for the style. I think it has a lot of style.
The style is great. Yeah, I think for me, what made it grow on me as I sat with us, I actually really enjoyed that. I think it was just how committed it was to being just sincere about the silliness. You get a lot of films that kind of wink at the camera, like the Ryan Reynolds type of humor.
Yeah.
And with Hail Mary, I kind of felt a bit of that insincerity and it was just refreshing to see a film that was sincere about its silliness and gave a fuck about it. It came off it just had personality, man. It really worked for me.
That's cool.
And I agree that I feel like we should have got rid of the vocals for the music that was used. Just the beat would have been alright, I think.
I think
it was just awkward, It came off too try hard a little bit,
Yeah.
This part's so cool. It's I know it's cool. I can see that this music's kind of trying to push that.
It was just some of it was really tacky.
Tacky is a good word.
I was just super
with the Dochi
out
track.
of it, I think. Yeah. Was it a Dochi?
It was Dochi, yeah.
But that, and also I think just the ending where it's a very outdated dubstep kind of, I don't know if it was dubstep.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that was awful.
That whole outro.
No, the
like,
music
them walking out, it's
was
just
did
like,
knock it down. But ultimately, I went because I think we talked before. I thought it was going to be bad from the trailers. I didn't think it looked good at all. So I went in with fairly,
sure.
So I ended up just really enjoying myself. So,
Yeah.
so for me, it was alright. But I'd take it over Ready or Not for sure.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah,
probably.
Personally. But yeah, so we saw that. We are going to be talking about films in this podcast, but we have not seen the same films.
No.
Because you've seen Galaxy and I've seen the drama,
yeah.
but we have not. Neither of us have seen both. Well, both. There's not. Yeah, you get what. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about them, but it's gonna be completely one-sided. Well, not completely. You can ask questions. I can ask
100%. Yeah, I think that would it'll be interesting to see how that plays.
You plan to see the drama?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought maybe this is why you didn't want to see it because of the whole.
The whole. It was. Yeah,
no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
It's just like
I read up on the actual essay and it's fucking.
It's
weird.
Horrible. There's some lines in there.
So weird. He said, "What's that? I chose Woody over my friends. I chose to listen to Woody." Crazy.
Oh
man.
yeah, that.
It really felt like he was trying to justify the decision making and being in this relationship with the idea of she was just so smart and so she's not like the other girls kind of attitude. It felt very weird. It really was a uncomfortable read. So I don't blame you at all if you want to give us a skip. Yeah, it was the film club. I saw it with the film club yesterday. I haven't been to the film club in a bit. And I've been looking forward to the film, as a fan of Dream Scenario and Robert Pattinson's Zendaya. So I wanted to see the film. And yeah, I definitely don't blame you at all though. It's a very, very ugly controversy.
People will be quick to be like, "Oh, it's a smear campaign," or whatever. But I mean, the timing of it, it's like, but it's TMZ. This is how they operate.
Yes.
But it doesn't really change the fact that this is a very damning thing. It's
actually really fascinating that this happened for this movie specifically, because this movie, weirdly enough, has a lot to do with situations like this controversy. I think. Okay.
I will call out the main thing that really blew up was the TMZ repost to push this the magazine that included this essay by the director.
Yeah.
They captioned the tweet where they sent it out as Zendaya's the drama director. So it's it already felt really weird in how they were positioning it because it was it has nothing to do with Zendaya, but she's obviously
that gets the clicks.
Yeah, it's very clickbaity. It gets the clicks.
And,
it's TMZ. At the end of the day, that organization's very slimy. So
yes,
but again,
slimy.
Through all of that, just reading what's actually in the content in the essay, I did have a back and forth with a friend who is he's deleted all of his messages now, which I find to be really funny. I guess that's maybe an admission of something, but
exposing your homies on
no I'm not. He'll remain nameless, but
okay.
But it was he was more on the side of I don't know what it's like to be in Norwegian
because of the age of consent
during that year as well, and then what's the actual age gap?
Yeah, because it technically wasn't
age of consent.
It wasn't a crime, but it's just extremely strange.
So is the talk? Yeah, exactly. My point was sure, whatever. If it's illegal, not legal, it's still incredibly.
It's
strange.
very predatory,
very weird, and also the choice of some of these sentences he decided to write. I'll try and find the one that significantly obviously the Woody Allen stuff was.
Yeah, that right away is a bad sign. For
quite
sure.
a red flag, that.
But you see that and you can kind of sum up what the problem is immediately.
I can't find it.
Oh, okay.
Give me a second.
No, it's cool. Power of editing.
It's true.
Chuck us some elevator music.
Yeah, okay. So he said the line was that completely got me whoa, that's out of pocket.
Yeah.
I had to find something that could recalibrate my moral compass. I feel like if you're framing dating...
Wait, so the relationship was the recalibration?
Yes. So to add on as well, that apparently he acknowledges that his friends at the time weren't very much for it, or they were like, dude, that's very weird.
That's not,
but he just wanted to recalibrate his moral compass. So I don't know if it's a case of
he cited quite a few films. He cited May December. Oh no, not he used the term May December, and then he mentioned was it Leon? It wasn't Leon. It was Manhattan, the Woody Allen movie. There was another one too. I can't put my finger on.
Let me find it.
It might have been Leon. I don't know, but.
Was that Manhattan?
Oh, it's Lost in Translation. That's what he mentioned. He mentioned Lost in Translation. And it felt like he was using these movies to be see, it's not that weird. That's kind of how it came off in the way he framed it to me. And I was like, the movies are bro, these are movies. You can't just say, it happened in this movie, so it's fine. It seemed like that's how he was hand waving it. It was really strange, man. Yeah, dodgy guy. So I wouldn't blame you. You could always pirate the drama.
Yeah, that was my original plan. Like last night, but I was just like, oh, let's commit to this interesting kind of like you've seen it, I haven't, and then I've seen this, you haven't.
Sure, yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, little twist.
Yeah, it definitely like. You knew how excited I was. I mean, this was a top
for
3.
The drama. Yeah. No, you are. I know you're interested in the movie.
It's like this, and I Love Boosters. Like those are like at the forefront.
Wait for that, yeah.
But yeah, I would be lying if I didn't say that. Like when I saw this, and it just completely like soured any excitement that I had to watch it.
Yeah,
which is a deep shame. But yeah, that's just how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Amen. But okay. How about we'll go into. We're starting with Yeat and Yeat, or do we do the movies first? What do you reckon?
We got the momentum with the movies. It'll be interesting.
I feel that. I feel like it'll be a bit of a hard stop transition. So should we start with the drama?
Yeah. So go on then.
All right. So what do you want to know?
Do
you want to know the drama? You want to know the tea?
No. I mean, that's like we want to save that.
I was just saying that for like that would just sound like a cool tagline. So I didn't mean that.
The drama.
Okay. That's how it's been marketed, isn't it?
Scores 3, 2, 1.
9 out of 10. It's the best movie. Okay. It's fucking great.
Best movie of the year.
Yeah.
Beating out Nirvana, the band.
I prefer it to Nirvana. Yeah. The movie. Unless, to be fair, I might when I do one day see Nirvana in a cinema, maybe that will bring it up. But the more I think about the drama, the more I fall deeper in love with it. I think it's fucking great.
What's great about it?
Well, you know how every movie has kind of 2 phases. You've got phase 1, which is watching it. Phase 2 is thinking about it.
Sure.
This is one of those movies where phase 2 is just a fuck you. The more you comb through every little gesture, camera motion, is all communicating something really like unnerving. And the way this film goes about highlighting the social gymnastics and the moral Olympics people play when it comes to taboo subject matters, and how that can kind of become the focus over maybe the wider issues that cause them. That's kind of what the film's getting at, and using that as a jumping off point to get to some really darkly satirical places. The film's so fucking funny, man.
Okay.
Very funny movie.
Is it very meta?
Meta, not necessarily. I mean, it kind of has become meta as a result of this controversy. Because we're dealing with, that's the thing. This is, to be fair, I'm realizing now this is a very hard film to talk about without spoiling.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't actually spoken about it with someone who hasn't seen it yet, because obviously the film club, everyone's seen it.
Yes.
When you got to tiptoe around a lot, fucking hell, because the sort of the drama gets revealed very early.
Yeah,
and that's sort of like the jumping off point,
and it's
for
that
the real
awkwardness
movie
between like you have all of that's like
it's
like that unspoken thing that like leading up to the wedding. It's like it affects everything.
Yes,
I saw clips of in the trailers, like the photo shoots, for example.
Yes,
or even the speeches. Is that a big part of it? Like the
speech
side of it, or
the speech? I would say it's not a big part of the movie. It's like a big deal, I guess, to the people, in a sense, but comparatively to what does ensue, it's, I would say, small.
Okay.
In that regard, but it
will be a fun one. I feel like for
it's
me,
really fun to watch unfold. Yeah. I really
love challenges. Like
okay,
for me, like the parallel of like you said, the part B. I feel like challenges on even though on paper it's a super entertaining film. For me, what I really love about challenges is all the little character little moments, and like
you get a lot of
the things you can read from the performances.
Yeah.
So that's leading. That's a nice segue. How do you feel about the performances in the drama?
Oh,
is
man.
this career best for Zendaya? Or
no?
It
might be my favorite Robert Pattinson though.
Robert Pattinson.
It might be. The more I've thought about that performance, I fucking love.
That's a tough. There's a lot of competition.
I don't think this will be a common opinion. I personally love what he did in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of facial acting, a lot of anxiety, just panicky sort of erratic behavior. Yeah, I thought he was just mesmerizing in this, and like, because he's sort of the characters in this movie come off to me more like archetypes of like a type of person we all sort of know.
Mm-hmm.
They're not very well rounded as human beings, but they're not really supposed to be. Okay. This film's about that part of your brain that's nosy and wants to know like stuff like that. So the characters lean into that a little bit, and they're not really the most like vivid portraits of human beings. You don't really feel invested in anyone particularly, but you just want to see, like, you're just curious, you know? And I would say Charlie, Robert Pattinson's character, he doesn't really stand on business. He's kind of he's always needs to be told what to do, and when these things happen, he's like figuring out what should I do right now. He's kind of flaky.
Okay.
And seeing Robert Pattinson just navigate that space was, for one, just very entertaining, but I think he gets at a very real thing, that people want to be on the right side of history and they don't really know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he got there so fucking well, man.
Okay.
And yeah, for me, it was personally an exceptional performance. I think it might be my favorite. Good Time is a special movie for me, so that's close. If it was not that, it'd be Good Time. But to be honest, the more I'm thinking about, like, yeah, he was fucking great. Zendaya, if someone said it was a career best Zendaya, I wouldn't argue though. She was really, really great. I think overall I would say Challenges is a stronger performance from her. But still, she was fantastic, and particularly in the scenes where I thought she was good at this in Dune Part 2 as well, where you're hanging on Zendaya and she's having to keep in like a feeling and a thought and like a worry, and you know, she's like in Dune, you see that with her when she sees Paul kind of like really
trusting that he won't stray away from her.
Yes, she's seeing him like slip away into like this very like frightening figure.
Sure.
There are a lot of similar scenes where it's less to do that and more to do with like an internal just like fuck, like I can't hang on to it. This is all spiraling. And those shots where you see her just thinking all of that, feeling it, just her facial acting was really good. Alana Haim.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about side. So is it Jared?
No, you're thinking of Gerard Carmichael. He does look a little bit like him, but that's a different act. That's just I forget how you say his name. Mamadou Athi, I think his name is. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, he's a fairly small role. Alana Haim has much more relevance to the film's story, and I think actually Rachel, Alana Haim's character, is a fascinating character.
Yeah, why is she so invested in? Because I've seen like a lot of the clips. She's always like trying to. Yeah. She's always there. She's always present, trying to get involved. Why is she gonna?
Yeah, I think I can't answer that.
Okay,
but I think. But no, that's good that you've observed that, because I think that's one of the most underrated parts of this film is her inclusion to this drama, and I loved her performance. It was like so sniveling, and oh man, she was really good. Yeah, performances all around were fine, and there's the photographer character that you mentioned earlier when you saw the trailers and stuff.
Yeah, she's
that lady
from Materialist.
She is from Materialist. That took me a minute to figure out. Yeah,
it did. When the trailer came out, I was like, guys, help me out here, guys. Where do I recognize her from?
She's one of those. Yeah. No, she awesome. She isn't in it too much, but she has arguably the funniest moment in the film. I hope she's in more things. Yeah, she's a good character actor, you know. For me, the biggest laugh came in the form of this DJ character. I won't say any more than that, but this DJ...
Zach Fox.
There's a DJ that rocks up, and I was in fucking stitches, man. It was killing me laughing. The guy on my left was snoring, by the way, when I saw it. He was like asleep. I'm like, damn, bro, because it was an early showing, so maybe pick a different day, bro. If you know you're a snorer, man, like come on, bro. But yeah,
someone wake him up.
And me.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm like locked in right now, man. Yeah. But yeah, no, I loved it, man. I think it's also got one of my favorite endings. I love the ending of this movie. Yeah. I quite a common opinion.
Satisfying?
In my opinion, yeah. Okay. Oh, I loved it. I quite a common opinion at the film club was, I thought the ending was underwhelming. Yeah. I wish there were 20 more minutes, and I felt like maybe they were hoping for like another layer of scoop or something. But I actually think the ending of this film is so tender, so hopeful. I love it. I thought it was a really, really sentimental, and that's how I take it. It's very open to interpretation. I think it's like a really, really sweet sentiment as far as just like what it means to, I guess, take control of your life in a world where it seems like this opinions and gossip and controversy kind of dictate so much. Drama, yeah. And yeah, the ending was just a really, really interesting way to kind of, I guess, put a full stop on on how that all feels and how to kind of overcome it a little bit. But yeah, no, for me, it was an exceptional film, and the editing is fucking brilliant in this movie, man. I loved the opening credits. They were doing some really funky stuff with the text.
Yeah, I saw still.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
It was just like all over the place.
Yeah. They were doing some really cool stuff with that. I loved that. It was just very slinky and tight. But yeah, the editing is extremely like disorienting and nauseating in this movie. Like the way they mess with like flashbacks, memories, distorted memories, and like fantasies, and it's not made entirely clear what's what, and it kind of just puts you in the headspace of how the characters are feeling a little bit. I thought it was so effective, and it was like unashamed to be very abrasive in a way to where you're kind of reminded that it's a film. Like it was, to me, it was sort of like very, very like explosively flamboyant to a point where you could potentially be taken out of the movie.
Yeah, so it's one of those ones.
Yeah, but to me, it was just a nice reminder of just how important and boundless editing is as a as an expression. So,
sounds exciting,
dude. Yeah, I really recommend watching it, whether you do it, in the cinema or not. It's a really good time
with the characters. Is there a character that you like? Are you kind of positioned, or you kind of loosely decide with one or the other?
That's
of thing?
That's
or is that the battle of the film?
A little bit, yeah. That's something that I think really works too. Is it's very easy for you to start saying, "What would you do if in this situation?"
Yeah,
like because I think a lot of
how
people.
would you take it?
Yeah, because that was one of the biggest conversation points after.
Would you cancel the marriage? Or...
Yeah, like exactly.
Because it has to be some whatever the hell the secret is, which I'm so thankful I haven't been spoiled on it yet. However, post I think it had a premiere, and I remember seeing an article where a lot of school shooter family members were criticizing the film.
Okay.
So I don't know if that has any role to play in anything.
Sure. Cool.
But that's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll say something comes up about that, but I won't.
Okay.
I won't say anything more than that. I'll let you discover for yourself. But
there's definitely like fragments of things I'm trying to piece together. But yeah, I'm glad to have not been spoiled on what the actual.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I think honestly, I think regardless if you do get a spoiler, it's like the marketing is has been very emphasizing on this point of like what is the secret and stuff, and which has really worked. I think a lot of people have naturally just become curious about this film who maybe won't have done otherwise in the same weekend as the Mario Galaxy, which is going to dominate. So yeah, props to the and also the editing in the trailer actually does kind of mirror how it's edited in the film, which in the trailer I was like, what, this trailer's edited weird.
It's like at the beginning it's like, oh, we've got a new wedding, it's all happy, like they're all preparing whatever, and then they're having this nice little like ritual where they're kind of, it's like late and it's like low key lighting and they're just chilling with their friends, and then let's do this fun thing. This ritual
exactly.
That, for that pre-marriage ritual, and then
I remember thinking
sound.
Yes, the sound. I remember thinking the way they ducked around that secret
in the trailer
was a bit jarring.
It's all like upbeat music until like they're all preparing. Well, my favorite thing about what's my favorite thing about this person? And then you get to that moment and it's just like all that happy music just cuts out and the tone switches.
Yes,
you're saying that happens very early on, so the rest is the
that's like
that, right?
I want to say within the first 15-20 minutes.
Whoa. Okay.
So you got a lot to enjoy after that.
Is this there's a lot, I'm guessing a lot of dark humor or
like there is a
the
lot
DJ stuff. I mean that makes me think that contrast of like
where's
the DJ's in his own zone or in their own zone, so like
you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
There's I'm just saying there's a DJ character that emerges in this film, and they just say some funny shit. It just had me laughing a lot.
Okay.
It's very kind of left field. You'll see, but I loved it. Like the editing in the trailer, I found it really jarring. I was like, this trailer's edited weird. And and when I see the movie, I get why it's edited that way. It sort of reflects how it's done in the movie. And it really works. I love how this film is edited. It's a very heavily...
the way it's shot. It reminded me of very much like Succession, like kind of floating.
A bit of that. I would say a little bit of
characters
also...
in the city, that kind of thing.
I would say also it reminded me weirdly of After the Hunt in the way it was shot, actually.
Okay.
It just brought me back to like the sort of very meticulous, kind of almost industrial looking buildings and stuff, and just use of the room and stuff, just kind of had like that isolating sort of feel. But definitely a bit of that suffocating Succession. You can't escape. It was confronting in that way. I really enjoyed the way it was shot. And I was about to say, it's a very heavily directed movie, if that makes sense. Like the director Christopher Borgley, you can really feel that this is kind of
fingerprints are all over.
Exactly. It doesn't come off like a for hire job. It feels like a real.
How does it stack up to Sick of Myself and Dream Scenario?
I never saw Sick of Myself.
Dream Scenario.
I would prefer it to Dream Scenario, even though I think Dream Scenario is fantastic.
Yeah.
Love that movie, and I think conceptually that movie is fucking wild. I really enjoyed it, but I think this is a stronger film. I think this is a film that, whether you do end up really clicking with it or not, like it will spark like mad conversation. I feel like we're going to be hearing about this film a fair bit,
right?
Because it's just a very thought-provoking movie, and I think what it's actually ultimately getting at, when I again bringing it back to my love for the ending, is something that I find a lot of comfort and solace in. I think it's actually a really sweet love letter to the fucked up way we perceive ourselves and each other. It's a very I think it's a really unique one, man. I really felt with this movie. And for me, it might be my favourite Pattinson, and that's a very personal thing. I don't think you'll agree with that, to be honest. But I loved his performance.
I love
in this
Pattinson,
movie.
even just like roles that are very like, because this is a very interesting role, because it's not really what I'd imagine him wanting to take on.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because it's a very like, it's just a dude.
Yeah.
Like there's not really a.
It's not like a zany guy. Like a lighthouse.
He's got something going on.
Yeah.
He's not a preacher man, or he's not.
Exactly. There's not much. There's not like a hook to the guy. It's
a very or something. He's not the Batman. It's just a dude.
He's a dweeby British guy.
Yeah.
Who.
But I have seen the opening scene, and that one, just to see like.
Oh,
would it hook
the
me?
coffee shop scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that made me really excited to watch the rest of it.
Nice, yeah.
Just cause, yeah. Yeah, the deaf in one ear thing, that's like,
right.
Yeah.
That's funny actually, this was some related. Someone at the film club asked me how I felt about the movie, and I was like, I thought it was really great, and he was like, oh, sorry, I'm deaf in one ear, and I was like, oh, good one. I was like, oh, good one, but he actually was. And I was like, oh shit, I thought you were doing a bit. So I walked around the other side, I was like, yeah, I loved it. It just tripped me out.
Okay.
But we had a little laugh over that. Anyway, yeah. So that, anything else you want to ask? Or I feel like that's all I can really say without going into any detail.
Yeah, so damn, 15, for the first 50, so yeah, you really can't talk about much of it.
Yeah, no, genuinely, man, it is.
So how do you know how they've been talking about the film? Like
how they, as in who?
Like in interviews, like how do you even unpack?
Oh yeah, I haven't really dived into the press too much actually. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
because right now it's a bit messy.
True. I mean, on the director front, but on the cast front, it seems. I mean, that's a good pairing, Zendaya and Robert.
Yeah,
Pattinson.
they really work.
And they're not like doing the whole like rom-com thing where it's like they're all fake being in love, was like fake.
Yeah, for sure.
That drama stuff like Sydney Sweeney, Glenn Powell.
Oh yeah. No, I've noticed a lot of people are calling this movie a rom-com. I feel like that's a very incorrect way to frame it.
It's a drama.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
I would say it is a dark comedy drama.
Yeah, so like a black comedy. Pretty much,
yeah. No, it's because the drama is like the big controversies in the movie. They are the pervading thing in the plot.
Sure.
That's the focus. It's not really their relationship. You don't really spend much time seeing them like get to know each other and blah blah blah. Like in like a traditional romance movie where they sort of fall in love and you get really invested. This film's not really that concerned with emotionally investing you in people's lives. It's just sort of it's more interested in letting you enjoy the chaos, and then it's like ending happy, so bam. Okay. Think about that. And then the more you come through, it's like, dude, this is like every little. There's also a sub thing involving another DJ.
Oh my god.
Another DJ. There's another character who is a DJ, and they have a thing I want to probe more. I need to rewatch it to fully grasp what that kind of factors in, how that factors in. It's really curious, and but it has a lot to do with, I guess, the assumptions people make and the uncharitable judgments that maybe emerge when you're dealing with like, you know, a taboo subject, and you want kind of a face to point at and say you're the issue, but maybe that's not the conversation you need to have, and it's like just trying to navigate that. This DJ character, the separate other DJ character, I think ties into that smartly, but I'm struggling to fully connect the dots there. So there's stuff I want to run back on a rewatch and think about further. I think there's a lot you could probe at, but yeah.
But yeah, there's two more. I think. So you would argue it's a very it's one of them ones where it's a joy to rewatch because if you.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it again. I'm going to be seeing it again. Yeah.
Character based. I think that's what I really look for when I go and see a film is. Just to give me really rich characters that be the lead, and then also it helps having a film that has such strong identity.
Yeah,
like
definitely,
again, I
definitely.
Yeah, if it scratches that same itch that I got watching Challenges, where it's like the filmmaking is on par with the character writing and the also performances, I think like in for a home run.
In my opinion, it absolutely does. I mean, that's very. I don't know.
It seemed like unanimously everyone who watched it at the club really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, the club it was good. Yeah, who was the most negative on it? I think probably Kiati. But she still liked it though. She still liked it. I think she was super. I think she was really excited for like tea to spill and she was like, and this
wedding on fire.
Like, I think the film was. Yeah, no, it plays it a bit more psychological maybe than some were expecting. Because it wasn't just her that said that. There's a few others. Obi. I think had a similar sentiment, but these are people.
So it's not going to give you like a substance type like ending. You're saying it's a lot more like you enjoyed that kind of quiet kind of.
Yeah, it finds more power in like that kind of wince, secondhand embarrassment kind of side of things, rather than like the explosive.
Sure.
You know, it's more about that kind of awkwardness, and you know how I am with films that hold you in that uncomfortable space. Whether it be if I laser kick you, my supreme safety stuff. I'm very partial to filmmaking that's confronting in that way. That's very my type of thing. So I do have like I feel like a bit of a bias as far as my taste in film here. I don't know if you'll like it as much as I like it.
Sure.
But the more I've just sat with it, like I think this film is.
I want a film to make me feel things, and it's like that kind of
I have no doubt you'll really like it. I think you're going to really enjoy it.
For a film to feel magnetic and like just kind of enamored and pulled in to feeling everything it wants you to feel.
Yes.
That's why you go to the cinema. If you want that
yeah.
concentrated kind of
100%.
like
Great one with the crowd too. I got
rollercoaster.
so many gasps and moments like that.
That's exciting.
Yeah, love that. Yeah, no, I have no doubt you'll really like it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, again, it's my clearly it's my thing.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are my, what, top 2
For sure. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm because I'm giving it a 9. So that to me. What a 9 means is like I'm particularly really fucking drawn into this. Like I'm like hyped.
Could it go to a 5 second watch?
No, I don't think it'll go to a 10.
Yeah, okay. You didn't mention. What would you say is your critiques of it? Like, what would you say?
I don't think I have any. I really don't. Like 10 is a feeling.
Really?
10 is all time favorite. I couldn't give you anything I don't like about this movie.
Serious.
Personally, I can't.
Pacing, everything, editing.
I had no beef with anything.
Sound,
in this movie,
score, soundtrack. Do they have a good soundtrack?
Yeah, great sound. Danny Pemberton.
Danny Pemberton.
Yeah.
What about like needle drops? Any good needle drops?
There were some good ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a funny one actually.
Humor, your kind of thing.
Humor's great. I was crying, laughing, man. Yeah, no, I haven't got much beef at all with this movie. I'm not. And
Structurally as well.
That's not me saying it's a perfect. I think there is no perfect movie. I'm saying I
Sure.
personally, whatever is wrong with it, I don't give a fuck. I loved it.
This is your thing.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, but yeah, 10 is like all time favorite.
Sure.
That's what 10 means.
Okay.
And this is not one of my all time.
Could it be?
Could it be? I mean, time will tell.
Because Mighty Supreme got there after screening too, so.
I gave it 5 stars straight off the bat.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mighty Supreme was an instant 5. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh right, we knew that's an all-time fave.
Okay.
I was like, there's no two ways. I love this shit.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I don't know about that. Like all-time, yeah, that's a different echelon. And never say never. You know, maybe one day, 10 years from now, I'm like, the drama's still. I still think about the drama. That shit fucking.
So do you think it will get nominated for any Oscars?
Nah, I don't think so.
Is this one of them ones?
I think it's one of them ones, like a dream scenario, maybe, where it's just sort of off the grid.
So everyone loves it, but you know,
yeah, it's just off the grid a little bit, or like Sorry Baby, or
what should it get nominated for if it was to get?
If nominated? It was to editing, 100% editing.
So it does some pretty cool shit with the edit.
It really does.
And you mentioned the flashbacks as well. Like
the use of flashbacks was really fresh.
Okay.
And particularly the edits, because it could do a lot of quick cuts, and it will splice in things that you're not quite sure if it's real or not, and it's I think it's really effective. But yeah, editing for sure. I mean, yeah, Pattinson for me, man. I would get him in there, bro. I think that is an amazing performance. But I feel like he's doing things that I'm interested in particularly. So maybe that's just me. But yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I feel like I would be happy to see it nominated in fucking anything.
So is there anything else that would scratch similar itch to this film? Anything that you feel like is like a companion piece? Oh,
like other films?
Yeah, other films
that have already been released.
Give you the same kind of vibe, or other films with these kind of dynamics that you mess with.
I mean, yeah, there's probably a few I could name, but ultimately, I do think the drama has its own kind of little language going on. You know? I don't think anything quite. I don't think there's another film. Yeah, I don't know.
Does it feel okay? Separate question. Is it very contemporary? Like, does this feel a film for the times?
Yes, absolutely.
It seems to be a through line through the filmmaker's work, especially with the last one being about like cancel culture. You're saying this one's more like that thing about self. And
I would say actually, I've just thought of one.
Mundane.
I just thought of another film that I think is. The closest I can get is Eddington. I think that's the closest I can get.
That scares me.
You're not a fan of Eddington. Yeah. No, that's the closest I can think.
Okay.
But even then, it's not. Even then, it's like just.
But it's
scraping by. Don't take that too.
There won't be okay.
Don't take that.
Like it won't have like
I'm
Antifa
reaching
coming through.
Yeah, no, I'm reaching.
Shooting up the whole place. Yeah,
I'm reaching.
Okay.
That's the closest I can get.
Cool. Well, yeah, thank you for
Ari Aster's is a producer in this movie, so...
Yeah, he was for Dream Scenario as well, so
pretty
surprising. Not surprising.
Yeah.
A24, do you think this is one of their better ones?
Of recent, for sure. I don't know about ever, but for
their run
for
this year
sure.
might be really good.
Backrooms, yeah, I'm very excited.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
I did see the trailer, yeah, it looks really good. What else they got? Anything else? The Invite, that's A24?
Yeah.
Olivia Wilde movie?
Jane, no, I don't know. I think they're
Hannah
Einbinder. Yeah. But I think that's for movie. I'm not sure if it's A24.
Oh, really? Okay. The other one's worse, so maybe it will be, but yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, no. So there you go. So now it's Galaxy time.
Galaxy time.
Did you like it?
Do you want scores on the
scores on the doors?
Scores on the doors.
All right.
Wait, give me a second.
Okay, I'll let you think about it. I'll let you think about the score. Finalize that shit. Be real. Listen to your heart.
Yeah.
Carry the one, square root, trying to work out the score.
Okay, I got it.
Trying to work out the score for the movie.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Daniel, your score for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, 3, 2, 1.
3.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
We got a stinker. We got a bad movie, yeah?
It's not great.
Okay, well, alright.
Yeah.
So how did you feel when you roll credits? What was your initial feeling in your gut?
I got nothing from it.
Was it very vapid?
I was just like, this is a very empty film. This is like Saturday cartoon, like shit on the background kind of thing. It's like it's very hard to. Some of my favorite animated films are the ones where there'll be like an arc or something. Like you'll be like, damn, there's like a really valuable lesson through that. But this is just like but just like a lot of my favorite ones, like Spider-Verse, you got this thing about like anyone could put on a mask.
What could one learn?
To cut to the chase.
What's the moral of Galaxy?
No, like I said, it feels very Saturday cartoon. Like but even that feels like it's a disrespect to the Saturday cartoons. I feel like there'll be like a bite-sized message you'll get from that. Like think of a SpongeBob episode. Like you can pack so much into that. 10-15 minutes. Man, but this, you give it 90 minutes, and it's just like it's like you got a Cadbury.
Do you know anything about Mario and Luigi that you didn't know before watching the Super Mario Galaxy?
No, I can tell you, like, the arcs in this are just nothing. There's nothing.
That's how I felt with the first one, too.
But even the first one, it's just that, they're kind of like, the underdog becomes, someone of importance. And like,
yes. Yeah, okay, there's a bit more, like, meat to what it's trying to... It's trying to say something more.
Would you say there's a journey in that one, whereas this one, I don't feel like there's much of a journey. It's kind of like again, it's just like... It's like...
going to galaxies and there's still no journey.
Exactly, that is basically what it is. It's like you have this unlimited potential of where you can go with the story, but it just again, I think it focuses more so on the spectacle of like, okay, we're in the galaxy now, and we have all these new characters, versus like giving you something meaningful. The closest thing I could say like to there being something is like the stuff with Bowser and his son.
All right.
Because that would obviously introduce like a father-son dynamic.
So they're more concerned with like the dressing than the actual meat. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is a little analogy for you.
And to
it's like food.
I'm hungry.
Dressing meat though.
The dressing, but the dressing is the visual eye candy. This is like a super. I think it's the best looking.
I was gonna say it's a good looking.
It's the best looking Illumination film. I mean,
and you've already answered the question I was gonna ask, which is it better than the first one? But I feel like you're saying
the first one's scratches are better. I think an overall, like I prefer the first one, and the journey that you go through on that one. Whereas this one again, it just feels like we're just getting scenes that don't really. They don't really add up. They don't really. There's that thing of like scene 1, 2, and then you that momentum. I feel like we just have like parts of it.
It's a bit slapdash, a bit scatterbrained.
Pretty like, and it rushes through things as well. It doesn't really.
TikTok.
It's
brain rot pacing.
The common what people are mentioning is obviously this thing about like it feeling like. The film is just made for bite-sized reels. Like,
really? That makes sense.
But
unfortunately,
it is kind of true.
Can you see that? Can you feel that as you're watching it a little bit?
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like if you zoned out like the first 20 minutes and you came back in, or even if you just like played the film and then just skipped to the 40-minute mark, I feel like you'll be able to catch on pretty quickly because it's kind of. It's not really trying to build something really meaty. It's all kind of dressed to impress and stimulate. Visually stimulate.
That's such a poor. It's just a poor use of this world and like the. Okay. So there was a poster of Fox, right?
Yeah.
Before the film. Released.
They should have kept that a secret.
Yeah, that would have been considering that these are films that are so emphasizing on the dressing and the glitz and glamour. It's like, well, have that be the experience.
A moment,
you know what I mean?
For the otherwise, what am I paying to see?
Exactly. Yeah. So I wanted to ask though about like maybe cameos and stuff because the moment I saw that, I was thinking, okay, so if he's in it, who else is going to be in it? You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm not really concerned necessarily with who is in it. I'll find out. Obviously.
Sure.
I don't want that to be spoiled because if there's no meat, I want to at least just have that to look forward to.
Like,
you know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know who's in it or what, but would you say that their contribution to this? Didn't even answer. You already know the answer.
No.
What was I going to ask?
Did you say with the contribution? Did it have any like? Did it change any? Did it change how I felt about it? No.
Okay. Well, my exact wording.
Go on, man.
My exact wording was gonna be: are they like okay?
Sorry.
Spider-Man No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
You had Tobey Maguire, these moments that were like cameos and stuff, but
yeah,
the film,
they served Tom Holland's character.
They had like support. They were supporting characters. You know what I mean? And they had like arcs that they went through.
Yeah, little mini arcs.
Would you say there's anything like that going on with these? Nothing. It's just like, look who it is. That's it. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off, man. On some like Free Guy shit.
Yeah,
like Ready Player One kind of thing. Like,
yeah,
fucking hell, man.
Like, oh my god, it's Mjolnir. Oh my god, it's Captain America's shield. Oh my god, it's the
like,
Fortnite llama pickaxe.
So just for people to go like, oh, I know that thing.
Yeah, this is definitely more a Free Guy than a Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse kind of thing.
Grim.
Maybe, no, I was asking too much of Illumination. They do a Super Smash Brother film, and you expect it to be something like Into the Spider-Verse. Like, how do you balance all of these like cool characters? And that film does it. That's like the gold bar standard. Either that or Lego Movie.
Oh man, yeah.
I feel like if you're going to do a review about this film, I feel like that's the one to look at because it's the similar thing.
Yes, because that's like an advert.
You got so many characters, IPs, but even then, like
amazing morals too, brilliant messages,
still really beautiful message at the core of it. And I feel like this sentiment of like, oh, you just have to turn your brain off, enjoy it. It's supposed to be fun, just take it. It's a chill 6 out. No, we can't tolerate it anymore. I feel like we have to reach especially with a franchise as beloved as the Super Mario franchise.
Yeah, bro. Got to demand more.
And for Galaxy as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
this should be better than the fucking first movie.
This should be, yeah. This is hype as hell. And I will say, they used the soundtrack. So one of the biggest criticisms of the first film was that they didn't really use much of the Boys. They didn't really use much of the actual score from the games. Whereas this one does, and it's hype when it happens. But it's like, this is the film that's dressing, and also there is a really bad needle drop. It's like reminiscent of the first one, where it's like it would just be like an 80s fucking thing.
Really? I love a bad needle drop.
It's not bad, but it's just like it's so formulaic. It's just like so overdone with these kind of films. But it's funny you mentioned the jingling keys because that's basically what the film is.
Yeah,
it's
really.
jingling keys. The film. It's like you will be shown something that will be like, oh, I really want to see more of that, and then that's it. You'll just move on.
Fuck off, man. Oh, I'm gonna
like
hate
for
it.
example. I don't want to spoil it, but it's in. I kind of allude to it in my review, but there's this one little moment with Star Fox that like. It's like for the fans that are like just chugging along with it, like hoping for something to like jolt you instead of like because the rest of the film doesn't do that for you. It does. It's kind of you're just trying to trudge along this kind of nothing burger. Yeah. But there are moments, a moment or two where you'll be like. Your synapse, like you're stimulated. You're like, oh, wait, bring it back. It's like that video of Spider-Man in the anime where he's like trying to reach out for was it Mary Jane?
Oh yeah,
she disappeared.
Yeah.
And he just screams out, no! It's just like it's right there, and it just wafts away.
Okay. Next question. I'm gonna have some fun with this one. To be to ask this, I need to remember everybody in the film. So we have Chris Pratt as Mario again. Yeah. We have Charlie Day as Luigi again.
Yep.
Is it Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and then you got Jack Black as Bowser?
Yep.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong? He's not in it at all. Okay, so scratch him. Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach.
Yep.
Donald Glover as Yoshi.
Yep.
Is it Glenn Powell as Fox? And Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr. That's all the ones I know. Is I'm forgetting.
Yeah. There's shit, it's exited my head.
Is it anyone? Would there be a spoiler though?
No. Brie Larson,
Rosalina. Thank you.
And then also Louise Guzman.
I want to ask you, who is the star of the show? Who killed it the best? Who was the worst? If you can do a worst to best, that'd be good. But that's a lot of names to juggle. But yeah, give me the performance roundup.
Glenn Powell's awesome.
Really? Oh, really? That's Fox.
He's cool. He's like, I feel like that's very like it feels very.
That does make sense.
Very natural for him.
Oh yeah,
he went to them. He was like, I need to play this character.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Oh no way. Okay.
He went to Miyamoto himself. It's like Alex Garland going to Miyazaki. It's like, I want to make Elden Ring film.
Wow, that's so funny.
But no, yeah.
Okay, so he's the best, would you say?
It's just because I don't know, maybe it's just like
It just fits.
Just because I love Star Fox. I don't know.
Oh, really?
But,
is he your main?
You go to the room and it's just like Star Fox posters everywhere. Star Fox being like, no, I'm not a fan. Starts covering it with a drape.
Who's that on your shirt? It's like, Star Fox.
No. Yeah. No, I think it's just...
Is he your main in Smash Bros?
No.
Okay.
But
Who's your main
he's,
specialist?
Ness.
Really? I fuck with that. I'm
Yeah.
big on Lucas.
Okay.
So I'm semi involved. I'm the Samus is my.
Okay.
My Samus. But yeah. All right. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah.
So your performances. Who was the
And Samus is in it. No.
who was the worst for sure?
Who
was like the bottom? Like, is there anyone that was just a standout? You did a horrible job, or was it all like all right? Everyone just phoned it in, just called it a day. Got a check.
Yeah, it felt like a paycheck situation.
No one.
I don't know who.
You had to pick a low light.
Probably Chris Pratt or Charlie. I don't know. Like Chris Pratt, probably. Yeah. I don't know. He's just like the most flat, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like Chris Pratt
doesn't really get the character. Doesn't really get much to do as well. It's kind of a boring
really
arc,
despite being the lead guy.
Yeah,
I get the sense
like,
that Chris Pratt has just sort of checked out in life.
Why would he care about this?
In acting?
Yeah,
like period. Because he had Mercy. What fucking else has he done besides Mario and Mercy? Is that it? I feel like there was
his whole shtick was about the Guardians films, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
I guess. And you're right.
Jurassic World.
There was a time where he was in like Moneyball and Her, and
he was
Parks,
funny in like Parks and Rec.
Yeah, man.
But I feel like his trajectory is not really surprising considering that
his family,
his direction as a public persona.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like, feels like still to this day a miscast.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, just when they first announced it, it was like, and here's the voice of Mario, Chris Pratt. He's so cool.
He's so cool. Love that.
Who thinks he's cool? For some reason, I don't know. But then he did like that Fortnite when they introduced Fortnite in Korea. He was the main the Western face of Fortnite. Like he was in a lot of those ads. Which I don't like. Is Chris Pratt beloved in Asia? I don't like. Is he?
Your guess is as good as mine, bro.
Yeah.
At one point, he was like the guy, like the big leading man. Jurassic World, Guardians. People wanted to see Chris Pratt.
I feel like there is a version of Mario that could perhaps work. Like if very because he did Emmett.
Yes, he was really good. Yeah, he did a great job.
He was really good in Lego Movie. But I feel like with this one, it's just kind of really stripped back, or just maybe the material's not as exciting for him. Yeah, man. Disappointed about Rosalina. You'll find out why. Okay. It's kind of like I feel like this is like a big character of the
of Galaxy,
of Galaxy, but
100%.
In reality, it's like she's barely in it, man.
Okay, so it's minimal screen time.
Very minimal.
Right. What about Donald Glover as Yoshi? What's going on there? What's going on with that?
Again, it's just like it's funny though. That's become the thing. What dialogue did he have? Does
he not? Oh, great. Oh, I thought okay.
Oh, you thought it was a spoken?
When I assumed this whole time
it's just Donald Glover coded sounds.
That's it. Oh, that makes me really happy actually.
Yeah.
Because when I saw that Yoshi was going to be in the movie, and then
what would you think he was going to say?
I thought he was.
My name is Yoshi.
Literally. Yeah, but then I saw that he was cast as Donald Glover. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's going to have like a voice and shit like everyone else. No. I'm glad that he doesn't, because
it would be funny to say if that was like the best. It was just if that's the best. Like, what are we doing here?
What about Benny Safdie?
Oh, you know what? Like, he gave a very passionate performance.
Actually, okay.
Like shout
out Benny Safdie.
I honestly could not tell it was him for the most part. Like, it kind of goes in a very weird octave, very weird space. Okay. Jack Black is Jack Black. I'm not really a fan of what they do with his character. You'll find out.
Okay, sure.
It just felt really weird. Like, this whole film just like... It's just like Mario Galaxy, all the aesthetics, and this is what we come up with.
It's not supposed to go like this, bro.
Yeah.
Wrong timeline.
But it will make $1 billion, easy.
Yeah, probably this way. Okay, give me...
Cameos were... As much as they are just like nothing burger, they were still hype for what they are. But like, that feels like... I feel like the goo goo gaga brain saying that, because I feel like there is one cameo and they overdo this thing that's like very Zootopia coded. You'll know when you see it, and I feel like there are 2 end credit scenes.
Cool, post credits.
So there will be a third one, I assume.
100% it's gonna be a third. Mario
if there
Odyssey
is a
movie?
third
Smash
one,
Bros movie. What would you reckon it would be? Smash Bros.
No, I think it could.
Because I wouldn't have expected it to be Galaxy.
Third one could be a banger, but that's asking. It could be. I mean, they all could.
Bro, this was supposed to be the banger.
No, but the third one could be. If they get some good writers on board, there could be some interesting, like if they do Wario, for example. I don't know the lore behind Wario, Waluigi, but I feel like you could really write something that's like very deep about like reflections.
That takes off one cameo.
No, there's no Wario.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no Wario. I'm telling you, there's no Wario.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
No,
I know he isn't.
You don't know.
Trying to save it.
Tell me. Look, I mean, there are cameos though.
Oh yeah.
As far as save it.
Are all the cameos from Smash Bros. Basically, in some capacity?
Yeah, I think they all are.
I'm trying to think of the roster. Who could be?
There's a big roster, man.
Yeah,
Solid Snake appears in the end credits scene.
Sonic and Shulk and fucking.
And they do a tie-in.
Banjo-Kazooie.
No, but it is interesting. Like they are opening up a little by including Star Fox.
Yeah,
anything goes really. I feel like they will be leading to a Smash Bros. Endgame ass kind of event.
Yeah.
But I just
like
the fact that the writers are not.
The fact that it's Illumination.
They haven't got the source.
The fact that it's Illumination immediately makes.
I want to go back to the animation because I feel like that I've kind of underplayed that.
Yeah, is that the best part of the film?
Is. Like every shot, I was just like really in love with. I feel like the editing though is really where this thing is. Sadly let down. It's too fast, but then there's this over reliance on slow motion.
Oh yeah.
Which
it's
like
too fast
a lot
and too slow.
Damn. 90 minutes, a short run time. You could pack so much into that 90 minutes. We have evidence with how many animated films succeed in feeling like full meals.
Definitely.
But
Hoppers.
This is not. You're not going to find that here.
Yeah.
The writing is not good enough for that to work, and I feel like. It's memorable because this thing that's happening with this character is just like so out there.
Okay, and there's nothing deeper beyond that.
But it's very familiar. It's like it's not really scratching but it doesn't do it in a rewarding way. It's familiar, but it's not rewarding.
You've seen this movie before, but now it's just got this very dazzling coat of paint.
Yeah,
sort of thing. Okay.
It's a shame. It's a deep disappointment and a deep shame.
Yeah, I was just sort of hoping that maybe now that we got the first movie out of the way, and because that film was pretty familiar as well, and all things considered, I was like, okay, we got the introductory movie. Yeah, it succeeded, so they know people want to see it. Yeah. Now we can have fun and get creative and do something interesting. That's what was supposed to happen.
But yeah, I think
also, is it me or is in the trailer? Are they in the fucking Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, so that's another problem with this film as well. Like, it borrows so much from Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, like, I mean that's cool. Soundtrack. But it's a Galaxy movie. What are we doing?
There's a couple needle drops that are like, why is it in this film? Yeah. You'll notice that they walk into this kind of casino spot. That's the thing that casino. So Baby Keem starts playing. I feel like this is the thing. We have like little set pieces, right? It's just that's what it is. It's vignettes. It's set pieces. It's like now we're in this section where it's like they want to show off this cool like on paper concept about for like it's. Spoiler. This casino, right?
Don't ruin this movie for me, bro.
No, shit. But you'll know what I mean. Like, when I say the casino part, you'll be like, okay, that's the casino part. Okay,
Baby Keem cameos.
Now it's the Odyssey, like, this is the Odyssey kind of vibe place. Yeah. Now they're over here in this place, but they don't really, like, there's not really much to it apart from that. It's like, it's very like, okay, the character needs to go get this thing, or needs to get this piece of information, and they go into, it's one of those films. Where it's like, it's not like, we're not following, the characters are just there to get to the end of the film. Like it doesn't feel like
it's like a vehicle for the story.
It's just plot heavy, very plot set dressing, like you said.
You can see through it.
But the animation, I think, is stunning. Like it is like the models, the hair, it's a very again, you can take any shot from the film. And I think it looks really really good. I think I'm glad Illumination
is the best.
This is the best looking Illumination film.
Cool.
By far.
Yeah, no.
Like
that's
you
how
go back to those earlier Illumination films, like Secret Life of Pets, Despicable
awful.
Me. It's like very shoddy CGI.
Looks really bad.
But they really, I think maybe it's just got that Nintendo collaboration. They really want to like put as much effort into these frames into like making it look like the most pristine it possibly can.
Nice.
And it does pay off. I think those animators, they deserve better material for how much time they're putting into some of these visuals, but and in some of these sequences. There is an Easter egg which it is a spoiler. I really want to mention it because I've seen no one really mention it.
Okay.
All I will say is this. I'll say one line.
It involves
I'll say one line and you'll know exactly.
Spoiler with no context.
Spoiler with no context, but once it happens. Oh, mate. Okay.
I can't infer the context at all. It needs to be...
Okay, Mario, it's time to meet your maker.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Interesting. Meet your maker.
And then it's to do with the sequence that follows after that. But to me, that was very hype. That was probably the most, like, yeah, for me that was like, oh, but apart from that,
you just did now was very Mario Karted. A little bit.
There is, yeah, that's another thing. Like,
you're good. You should replace Chris Pratt. Bro.
It's very devoid of all of that thing, all the stuff that makes all the sound effects and there was like maybe one moment I remember in the first film when he's like running up he does this, it's the full like the moment where they're like trying to get to the top of something, and he goes through the Goombas and the turtles and whatever. But there's like just before he reaches, he does that final move to complete that whole kind of action sequence. He hits one Yahoo, and then I think that's as far as it goes.
I like the Yahoo, man.
What is it? The Luna and like the Luma and all those little small things.
Yeah, they're Lumas.
Yeah, they're like that sweet. It's just like, oh, it's cute because it's like little treat show.
Illuminations, the new minions.
Yeah, possibly. No, they're not as annoying.
Yeah, sure.
I love the minions. I'm a ride or die for the minions.
For real, yeah? You fought with the minions?
Yeah, man. I'll be there day one.
Yeah, bro.
Minions 3.
That's why I wanted to talk about the Yeat album.
So yeah, overall...
That's a segue. There we go.
Yeah,
overall, hold on.
Yeah,
hang on to that.
Segue.
Carry on. Overall, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Would that be like a 1.5 on that box?
It would be, yeah.
So yeah, probably like 1.5, possibly 2, like if I'm really feeling generous. Because I did watch it with a friend. He said it was, he enjoyed his time.
Oh, that's nice.
I think most people will enjoy their time
Sure.
watching this. Even like fans, you kind of have that self of like, it wasn't great, but there is that review that obviously I mentioned. I don't know if I should mention it.
No, remember, definitely read that. It was a review. Was it the Times?
The Times reviewed.
The Times. They went fucking crazy.
It was an insane. The film is torturous to sit through, and for me provoked periods of actual physical discomfort. I had to stab myself repeatedly in the hand with a pen to distract myself from howling distress. It's that bad and that offensive.
Howling. I love the word howling in this.
It's like, I kind of miss that journalism where they're just like rip into something with such ferocity.
Back in the day, Pitchfork were kind of like that.
That's actually a good thing that definitely I'll mention when it comes to the Yay shit.
Oh right, yeah. I don't think they gave it a very good.
When it comes to
high score,
that is a whole story in itself. But overall, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Speaking of Minions,
a 9 out of 10 for drama.
For the drama, 9 for me on drama.
The gap is crazy.
Speaking of Minions,
yes, go on.
Yeat, our favorite Minion, has released a new album.
I got money. What song?
I got much of money.
Sorry, I'll get this.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
ADL, which stands for A Dangerous Life. Found it funny that he just ran with the acronyms. No. Everyone knows what this is.
A Dangerous Life. No, actually.
Oh,
you didn't know this.
Excuse me?
This album is a 2-discer.
It's a 2-discer?
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really?
No, so I can totally see that.
Is A Dangerous Life / A Dangerous Love. And the bridge
that makes so much sense.
The Kid Cudi track.
That's
more
literally
ghosts.
exactly what I was thinking. Dangerous House or Cudi track is when it sort of changes up.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I didn't know that.
There you go.
Yeah, alright.
So there you go. ADL.
Thank you for I appreciate you doing the law sleuth thing. Cause I think I'm past my law era, man.
Yeah, you're not chronic, you're not tapped in.
I remember
I'm too old for this one. I can't be on the Twitter no more.
I want to say like Saturation Trilogy era Brockhamp. That me was like every Reddit thread, and I was into all the rollouts and shit. And at this point, the album dropped, cool, hit play. Like,
yeah.
I remember
what's that stand for?
Yeah, I remember when I was watching. You ever watched Dead End Hip Hop?
No.
Have you not?
Oh, no.
I think first off,
okay,
you would have an amazing time watching their like 2014 to 2019 run of videos.
Okay.
That review catalog is in your future, and you're gonna love it. It's amazing. Okay. As a hip hop fan,
sure,
they're brilliant.
Right.
But yeah, there was a video they did. They had like an Ask Dead End Hip Hop series where fans would ask a question. It was one where it was like, "What albums do you anticipate?" Oh no, sorry. Every year, at the beginning of the year, they would do, "What albums are you anticipating?"
Okay. And
one year, Ken, one of the four core members of Dead End Hip Hop, was like, "I don't anticipate albums." So I just don't do it. I say this every year, but no one ever seems to remember. I just don't anticipate albums. Like, and they were like, "Wait, what do you mean?" Yeah. Everyone was like, "What do you mean you don't anticipate albums?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. Like, we get it when we get it. I don't really care."
That's cool.
And I was like, and I remember watching it at the time, thinking like, it doesn't make any sense. But he loves this artist. He's not excited when they drop. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm getting it more every day. Like understanding him every day. I'm like, look, we get it.
I wonder when that will hit me.
I feel it.
What age would you think that could 25, 26?
I'm not saying I'm there yet. I'm so excited for fucking Subi Club.
For
Subi Club on Wednesday. I'm so excited for that.
Okay.
Like, I'm buzzing.
Dropping on a Wednesday?
It's on a Wednesday, yeah. I am
strange.
over the moon hype for that. Like,
Yeah.
I get excited for shit.
Okay.
Certain artists, hype me up for sure. That's
Sure.
not lost. But I'm getting like I understand why he feels that way.
Do you think more artists should like surprise drop?
I love a surprise drop.
Though nothing will compare to that. It was November 21st, 5 p.m. Kendrick Lamar GNX. I go on Discord.
Oh yeah, I came home from work.
Dude!
I remember being
I was on a channel with a friend and I was just
Yeah.
like, "Whoo!"
I remember, oh
He
really?
thought I was lying to him.
That's
He
so
thought I was like,
fucking cool.
but no, it's on there.
Yeah, I remember I was in the car with my mum on the way back from work.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing it. Like,
Kendrick drop.
I'm like, oh man, she's like, oh nice. I was
You
like,
have to
"Oh,
keep it controlled, calm,
Yeah,
composed.
yeah.
Then you rush upstairs.
Yes.
Whack that mirrors. Yeah,
That
God,
was great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
scores on the boards. Scores on the whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we need to figure this shit out.
I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
scores for Yeat's A Dangerous Life / A Dangerous Love ADL.
Sure.
3, 2, 1,
6.
4.
Fair enough.
Sweet. Don't blame me on that one. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Originally it was a 7, but I think some of the songs I really loved off the first listen kind of grew off me.
Yeah, I got a few I really liked. It's just one of those things where like when you have a big track list, a lot of room for error, and he was batting. I wouldn't say he was batting high, but it's not. I think it's mostly duds on this, bro.
Mostly duds.
It's mostly duds. Casino, Run It Back. No, it's
No, I hate this. Can we just like talk about the discourse? Have you been paying attention to any of this shit?
no, bro.
Okay, no.
Oh, okay.
It's
What's the
pissing me off. Like me and my friend, who like we both like Yeat. I mean, obviously he likes him.
This
more.
is one of his weaker albums for sure.
I think it's one of his best.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I revisited some of his older albums. I'm like, there's nothing here for me, man. It's
Okay,
just like
how about
it's
this?
just straight
Post-
like every song.
Alright.
Okay,
Well,
I'm not gonna be like.
Post album where he did Sorry About That is one of his worst.
I think like his 22 onwards, there's like some interesting shit going on there. But
Yeah.
before then, like everyone really loves old Yeat. No one fucks with modern Yeat. I only found this out on the lead up to ADL.
Yeah.
I went on the Yeat subreddit just before the album came out.
Yeah.
Everyone hates modern Yeat. From
Damn,
like 2024
really?
onwards, everyone hates him.
Oh.
Like
Like
not
post-
his
wait,
own
post-
fan base.
Post 2093. Is that what you
Yes,
mean?
post 24. So like they'll say,
Okay.
rest in peace, Yeat, 2021 to 2023.
Huh. I mean,
Which
I
is
get,
like-
I get the sense that he hasn't reached that height again, so it's like,
It's
oh,
because
he's not as
they
good.
want the old sound. They want him perked up. They
What
want
is the
him,
old sound though? Up to Me? Like that
just
kind
like
of
that kind of like
turban shit? Like that?
yeah, like that kind of like he's coked out of his brain. Like
Yeah.
he's on the perks. He's he's
I don't
siphoning
think-
a lot of that Carti energy.
I don't
Like that
think
very rage
his
beaty.
new shit is that different to that though. That surprises me.
I feel like it's more focused. Like it sounds more like he's kind of going a bit more grander. He's going a little bit more wider.
Yes, and it
but
doesn't
like
fucking
even
work.
something like what? Nah, I disagree.
Does not fucking work.
I disagree. But on Lifestyle, like that feels like him trying to capture that same older energy, but he's clearly like
Yeah.
not the same person that he is back then. So I feel like
Yeah.
it's
No,
kind of
that's
like
true.
trying to
I'm
go.
with
It's trying to
you.
go up a hill that's like the boulder's crushing him. So it's like
Yeah.
you got to let that boulder just go past, man. You can't be holding on to it. That's just such a weird expression.
No, I was into that. That was
Yeah,
cool.
okay.
No, I should put an asterisk on this album. I don't think the grandiosity shit worked at all. On 2093, I recently revisited as I was messaging you, and I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I get it.
I'm glad you did.
I really loved it,
because
man.
that is like
I had a fucking
such an
great
awesome
time.
album. I don't know if you heard A Dangerous Summer, right?
I
That
have,
mixtape.
yes.
So Fly
Really
Night,
like-
Fly Night with FK Twigs.
Yeah.
That's where a case where he works with an artist, different genre, pop, kind of that industrialist. No. Yes? Kind of.
If you
with,
want.
with drums of death, I guess. Like that.
Yeah.
But like that feels like a collaboration that like fully sees its end. And what I find that a lot of the collaborations, especially with these artists that you remember when the track list was when the feature list specifically was announced in that spread of the New York Times.
Yeah.
I was like Julia Wolf, Grimes, like all these. Oh my god, I can't wait to
Yeah,
hear what they'll
Elton
do on these
John.
songs. But mainly, I'm
Fucking
speaking mainly
070
on
shit.
with a female pop artist. I was like, oh, would you classify Julia Wolf? What genre would that be?
I don't really listen to her music.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't say confidently.
Yeah,
actually.
but like I would expect them to just have more of a presence on those songs. But then
I felt that with the features. They weren't very impressive.
With Fly Night, that feels like a fully
Yeah.
you're working with FK Twigs. This sounds like a fully realized
Yeah.
sound of that, and that's why I find myself just flip flopping between that Summer Hour EP mixtape and this, and being like, well, I'm kind of disappointed. Like he proved that he can really see this, the idea of working with these artists to the end. But then you flip onto the ADL and you'll find that a lot of these collaborations, they don't really feel like he's really used all of them. Like specifically for the Grimes and the Julia Wolf, they're just kind of at the start and then they fade out. Like they're not really present at all.
I agree,
Same with
yeah,
Cuddy.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
even then, like he is. Some of these features do just kind of feel like dropped in, or like they feel kind of rushed, and especially with Cuddy, like the context behind that was like he kind of banged that out in one go, and it feels like I don't know what. I do really like that track regardless, but the point is, I feel like with some of these features, could have used them more to the max.
100%. Because it felt like they were just slotting into some usual Yeat kind of aesthetics a little bit. And sometimes they would transition to
just a straight Yeat song.
Like, exactly.
It just wouldn't feel like they had much of a
I guess like the 070 Shake one and the Elton John one were probably the tracks that where I guess you could feel those feature influences guiding it somewhere different to it was just Yeat in his bag.
Yeah.
But it was a very messy, clunky sort of end product with those tracks, I thought. I thought they were both a bit awkward to me.
So with the discourse, everyone's clowning on this album. Like, and you'll say rightfully so, because it's a stinker, it's a bad album. But, you know, I don't know. Sure. I'm obviously on the side of it not being as bad. No. People are using Lose Control, and they're saying it's an end credit song. They'll play that is the kind of that is the they'll include that part.
Do you like that song?
Yes, it's one of my favorites on the album. Cool. But people will clown on that song, and then the rest of the album they'll say like, "Oh, Yeat's gone mainstream. We don't like this Yeat anymore."
Yeah,
it's just I to be honest can't wrap my head around the discourse. Like, as someone, maybe it's because I'm someone that didn't really like his earlier albums. Like, I don't see the appeal, to be honest. Like. But anyways, get back to the ADL. Okay. Favorite track?
Griddle for me.
My Time. The Swiss Beats.
That one was good, dude. Yeah,
so
I can get down with that one. That was pretty fresh. It's mostly
his vocal performance as well, like how he's hitting those high notes.
It's really like a lot of songs I don't really just care about, and when it adds up to 21 tracks, I'm not having a good time. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. There's not too many songs I hate necessarily.
Do you have so now that you understand that the first half is a life, the other one's a love, do you lean either way?
Oh, which is the better half?
For me, it's love. I think it's a clear winner for me. I feel like there's a lot of misses on life. King Tonka, that Benny X song. Oh my god, the worst track, Taller.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
You don't care for this album to even give it a second thought.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty. I remember equally
you did a
lukewarm.
listening log, and you were like, I listened to it twice. I don't want to listen to it again, kind of thing.
It was just so dead, bro.
So but, wait, okay.
Yeah,
really, there's nothing.
I mean, I quite enjoyed the beat on Live Like This. I really like the weird vocal thing on that.
Okay.
I loved that. I was like, this is dope as fuck. But I think my biggest problem is the production and engineering. I find it really, really horrible in this. I hated how the songs would just seemingly change in volume, and just like his voice was so in the forefront on track 2.
For Face the Flame.
Yeah, did you feel like his voice was so weirdly mixed in it? I couldn't get over it.
I found that to be one of my favorite.
And the song wasn't horrible.
Mixes.
I'm purely just talking about his voice. Like, his voice was just so loud.
Yeah.
And covering like a bit too much of the EQ spectrum, and the beat just felt a little drowned. I couldn't get like there were so many mixing choices on this album that just threw me, and the transition from Lose Control to Griddle. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's very abrupt.
It's so weird. Lose Control's mixing is fucking awful. Like, it's shit like that. Like, I find like a lot of these songs are going for like something grandiose, but it's just in these really like shoddily engineered songs. I feel like I'm just not really, I don't really feel much from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, as far as like Yeat's vocals, catchy moments, yeah, I don't know, man. I think these are some pretty weak tracks. Like, I definitely think Up to Me 2093 have more memorable songs on them than this, you know. Dangerous House was a standout for me though. I like that one.
Yes,
that one's cool.
Yeah.
I like the beat on that one. It's very dramatic.
But no, I think there's some choruses that I really like. Dangerous House. I know a lot of people show on Naked, but low key I like that.
I didn't mind that. Yeah, a lot of again. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. You're gonna hear me say I could tolerate it.
Where you went wrong. The 007 Shake.
Oh, that one's fucking right. Okay, that one I won't give you. No. That one's bad, bro. I did not like that one at
all. And then the Joji song, which made me quite emotional. That one.
Yeah, right.
I want to go back home. The production by Synthetic and Lucid, Benny X. It felt like they obviously had like a camp of people. I don't know. I feel like the comment that he made during the Zane where he was like, "Oh, I got like 20,000 songs on my computer." It's like, I feel like some of these do feel like. Do they feel like they've been seen to the max? Like, you know, part of this era? No, I don't think so.
No, they don't.
I don't think this is his rodeo. I said that a lot before the album.
Oh, you were predicting it was going to be his rodeo.
Yeah, and I feel I sadly feel blindsided. But it's just because you go from the consistency of something like A Dangerous Summer, you hope for the best. And I only want him to just strike a home run, because I feel like his sound, I feel like we missed a lot of that. I feel like the closest that scratched that itch for me was probably I don't know if it's called Back Home, but the song with Joji. Whereas
yes, it's called Back Home.
Like,
yeah, you got it.
It felt the most like a lot of his style. Like I've noticed, like it was honed in that 24-25 period where he'd do like some really zany ad-libs or even just like grunting on the beat, but it's the layering of his vocals. On 2093 where he does that really distorted like echoey effect.
Yes.
He has it on the Don Toliver track on Hearthstone Psycho Geeked Up, and also on the Donald Glover Childish Gambino Cruisin'.
Yeah.
His is kind of like, I don't know if it's like auto crooning. I don't know if that's his like, but it's stylistically what I subscribe to when I think of like the Yeat sound.
Yeah, sure. It might have been Silk Face. There was one. It was like the last word was just so loud.
Oh, okay.
It was like
Silk
a vocal
Face,
effect.
That's an interesting one. Because when I first listened to Silk Face, I thought it sounded like a Drake song, and then I found out.
It might not have been that one.
No. It could be.
The songs are not very good, so I don't remember a lot.
Let's go. Like I'll tell you the ones that I like if you show me.
Oh, Tonight was alright. I remember that one being pretty good.
Tonight was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
my favorite tracks. I'll say what my favorite tracks are because I have my favorites were Purpose General. A lot of people will be saying that the album has a lot of Kanye influence, and I
didn't hear that.
No.
It's
interesting. That was like the lead criticism, say, like for Fantano. His whole review was supercharged on the fact that this sounded like Yeat trying to be Kanye. On Purpose General, Wolves, like there was that kind of interpolation.
Yeah.
Lose Control, there were moments where that sounded like Good Night. No, not Good Night.
I can hear it.
What was the?
I can hear it on the 070.
Good Life. That's the one.
I can hear it on the 070 Shake song.
The 070 Shake one, yeah.
But other than that, not really.
Not really. No, I agree as
this
well.
Sounds like this sounds like to me standard affair Yeat. I was
standard affair.
Yeah, that's what most of this sound like to me personally. Like if I'm looking at Afterlife, Lifestyle, I'm looking at Two Alive, and I see this. I'm like, okay, this fits right into me as like another Yeat album. Maybe he's trying a few different things here and there, but generally the skeleton of it.
No, I agree.
You know,
but I think it's on the better side of the spectrum.
That's fine. I think ultimately these are the albums where I'm like, I can kind of take them or leave them. Like,
sure.
There's plenty of songs amongst them all I like.
This ranks above Lifestyle for you, like the 2024.
I didn't spend that much time with that one.
No,
there's
some good beats.
Oh yeah, I think everything was fine.
Orchestrate, but
yeah, I've given Two Alive, Afterlife, Up to Me, 2093, and this, and Dangerous Summer and Life.
Yeah,
all of them I've given multiple listens. I have like an idea of how I feel about them and stuff
generally,
like that.
Yeah.
Lifestyle, I think I gave it one listen front to back and maybe a couple tracks here. It wasn't the most like full rounded version, but yeah, like the examples I just listed for you, A Dangerous Life could fit in with those. It's like, okay, another Yeat album, cool.
Sure.
A bit more grandiose and sort of like elegant instrumentation and stuff like that with the Elton John thing. But generally the skeleton of a Yeat album's here, and I feel like he's just sort of doing his thing again. And for this time around, though, a lot of the songs just didn't really move me, and that's fine. But yeah, 2093, that's like a different echelon to me for sure. Like, that's not a standard Yeat album.
It's like,
given the rollout of this, I was thinking, oh, he's going to go big again and give me something cool, and I'm just hearing like pretty tame, lukewarm Yeat again. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. This isn't really. There are some catchy moments. Like I get like Tonight. That's the one that's like, I'm a Baja baby. I know.
Yeah. It feels very nostalgic to me. Yeah,
it has that kind of melancholic synth on it. Like there's moments in there I'm like, okay, here we go, but yeah, they're very fleeting, bro. Like it was a lot of stretches of just like me just being very disinterested in this album. And when it goes on for this long, I can't say I had a good time with it.
That's fair. The final track I wanted to mention is interesting because he said that is the final track is supposed to be a kind of like a hint at what's to come, like the future sound of Yeat, what that will sound. I think it's one of my favorite tracks. I think on the album. Sure. But yeah, I feel like if it comes down to like talk about individual tracks, if you don't mess with it, I don't think it will like. If I said like Back Home,
I have this issue a lot with Yeat in general because the song titles are kind of similar, Geeked Up, Geeked Down.
That's why I will be honest. I will be honest.
You know what I mean?
So when I listened to it for the first time, I had like a very positive reaction. Like
you messaging me like, oh, you caught a sample.
Yes, yeah, it was
like a Dijon
Dangerous House. It was Dijon's Loyal and Marie, and that was really hype. But I think generally, if you were to ask me like, did I come back to any of these songs apart from My Time, because that one was just like an energetic anthem. I love like that's one definitely my song of the year contenders. But everything else though, I didn't really come back to.
Sure, yeah.
And I only came back. I only obviously revisited them. I revisited them for today, just to see if I still like mess with these tracks. I think for the most part, obviously, like my score went down. So I think the first half of the album is not great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of misses on that, but the second half, I think, is like if he maybe fleshed some of these songs out a little bit more, and kind of honed into that kind of consistency that he was showing on Dangerous Summer.
Yeah.
I felt like we could have gotten something really solid, but I would still put this above like his older work, just because I feel like he sounds a lot more less boring. I think just for the straight up. Like, I feel like
there's more to react to.
Maybe energy wise, it's not the same. It doesn't really compare. Writing wise as well. I feel like
prefer his like vocal melody inflections.
Yeah, he's a lot zany and just like, all over, like very crazy with it.
Like on Turban, he's fucking nuts. Yeah. Brilliant.
And the aggression as well. But I think like writing wise, I mean, this was sadly disappointing for me.
Yeah,
a lot of these tracks just talking about like material possession, money, women. Some of these bars weren't great. Like on Face the Flame, even though I really like that track, it's like you're like take control of my cock, where it's like fuck man. As I'm visual, like I don't have synesthesia, so I can't like see. But like I like the idea. This is very.
What does it make you think of?
It's very like it's like a sharp snake.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Not synesthesia, but
snake aesthesia.
Snake aesthesia. No, I just think of like a
new
really,
genre
like,
of synesthesia.
Just like
synesthesia 2 just dropped.
Like it's just
your thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah, your thing is. I'm saying your thing is synesthesia 2. You saying that's a sharp snake. That's the sequel to synesthesia.
I don't think
that's what I'm saying.
I'm tweaking. It's just what I visualize.
What is the next stage to synesthesia? What would be like an evolution? Do you reckon? Like right now, it's like you feel a color.
You see.
It could be animals, bro. Like it's just like
no.
Like a cow.
I think that's just like what
I'm feeling a horse.
This is. Yeah.
I'm feeling a dinosaur with this one. How do you feel that? Like the spirit animal to the song or something? That could be like
the synesthesia pool was not the one, but it's just like because what I just described is just like you just what you see when you hear the music. Sure. But yeah, I like the kind of
synesthesia, but it's movies. Synesthesia. This is like Batman Forever.
There's some people with synesthesia out there. That's like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm not, bro. I'm not trying to take the piss.
No, of course.
I'm just imagining the idea of it. That's funny to me.
No, but I feel like
this feels like This Means War with Chris Pine.
Oh my god!
Like you're listening.
Why did you mention that?
I just listening to a Yeat song, and that's like the synesthesia
like
correlation.
The Ice Cube, War of the Worlds, man.
Ride along. Yeah, that's the one.
I think, regardless of everything I'm saying, 6 out of 10, it's a fair score.
Yeah,
I still put this in like a top 3 because I mean he doesn't have that many great albums in my opinion. But I don't know if I'll come back to this. I feel like a lot of the 2093 stuff, I'll be craving to hear like a certain part of the song just because I really love what he did with those songs, like just whether it be just a beat drop or just like the production choices are just fucking out of this world.
I wasn't as dazzled. I'm at least like a bit dazzled with a Yeat album, even if it's not one of the stronger ones.
There'll be like a few songs where you're like, whoa, Dangerous Summer, man, like some of those like the I Did It, where it's like this like like it's just very like it's just the choices of
I get you.
Yeah.
Why was the Swizz Beatz one your favorite?
Swiss Beats one.
Why was it? My Time. Yeah. Why was that number 1 for you? What's your favorite thing about
his energy, his verse, that first verse where he's just going like.
I think my favorite part of that song is the production, bro. I think it sounds.
It's
great
the production, but then it's just that overall he keeps that energy
he
all throughout.
Throughout,
and the highs he goes, and then he just goes all the way up, and he just keeps it going, and then that I don't know, is it the bridge where it's like. Oh, you love me, that's the why you won't do it. And every time you think about it, go through it. And then the background, go.
Oh, yeah,
go,
man.
Go.
That's fun. Yeah, no, I like
it's
that
just
song.
A super fun track. Like,
it is, yeah.
Great for, my friend queued it up. And, like, he didn't even ask me. He just queued it up because he knew I messed with it. And it was one of his favourites from the album as well. Yeah, and it was perfect for that track.
It was so refreshing to hear just that, like, drum.
It is a super refreshing song. It kind of operates like a Damascus in a sense. So it's just like, when it comes on, especially after, like, the more kind of low-key tracks, or the more familiar sounding Yeat tracks, there's not really many Yeat tracks that sound
I can't think of many.
And like, if it is all him vocally, there is, again, that one part where is like, I need to play it, because I need you to, like, hear this shit. Or I hope it's not like, I don't know if Swizz Beatz just produces, but
he does his vocals too. Yeah.
Right. Come on. No, it's not that. Help me.
I can help you.
Yeah.
Okay. Swizz Beatz does vocals as well, but then you would definitely know when it's him.
Where it's like, oh.
He's on. You've heard Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
He's on Famous. God damn, that's him.
Really?
That's Swizz Beatz.
Oh my god.
Yeah, in the background. Talk that talk, man. That's Swizz Beatz.
That's awesome. Fuck, I didn't know that. So that could be him. Where is that?
Cool.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'll send it to you later. Man. Shit.
Yeah, my favorite song is Griddle. I think that song's awesome.
Yeah.
I like how sparse the beat is. Like every drum just is so snappy, and the bass goes like. It's so cool. I love it, and I like Don Toliver's voice on it too.
I feel like Yeat and Don Toliver collabs are some of my favorites. Like
They work. Really like. They really work. I like when Don Toliver on Griddle he goes like, bah. He's like, bah. and the beat like quite frequently will just cut into silence for a moment and then just hit back with the most pingy high envelope.
Yeah, I don't know
drum.
what the hell that was.
I think it's so like tantalizing to hear, and I really like the whistle as well. It's like a little. In the back, that sounds quite cool. I think it's like this is a very playful song. You know, I kind of wish more songs had this level of just boundlessness. And I think I'm with you now that I've thought about it more and we talked about it. I think I'll join you on Dangerous Love being the better half. Because I think ultimately you do get slices of Yeat that you don't really see very often.
Yeah.
And the first disc is like perfectly serviceable throwaway.
Take it or leave it.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Like you get a lot of what you get from those songs you can find on other Yeat albums.
I agree.
And I think there's elements to the Love half where you're getting some new flavours with the Kid Cudi track maybe, also his Beach track and the Joji track too. So yeah. I
was gonna ask, do you feel like have you heard the SD Kid track?
Made it on our own. Is it the one they did in the Drake video, the Drake house? Yeah, I have heard.
Do you feel like this should have been on the album?
That would have been nice. That song's quite.
Or it could have
cool.
replaced a song or two. That was originally the album was going to be like 18, 19 tracks.
Yeah.
But then he added on like 4 extra tracks. If I pull up
He's
the
living
ones...
a dangerous life, man.
True.
4 more
but
tracks.
he described it as like a few more surprises. People thought they were going to add like extra features.
Oh, yeah. I saw a post about that. A few more surprises. I did see him. It was like on Instagram. I saw a post about that.
So the new songs were Taller, Real Life Shit, and Two Planes, and he took away Places from the OG track list. Okay. So Two Planes is...
Have you heard Places?
No,
has
Places is
heard?
not out, no. Yeah, overall, man, like... I hate to say it, but this was disappointing. As much as I gave it a 6 out of 10, I was really hoping it would be the big swing.
When you know what Yeat can do.
I was hoping it would be...
You've heard 2093, you know what he's capable of.
Off the... What's the expression? Off the back of Dangerous Summer.
Yes. Yeah, because that
off
was
the back of...
No, I'm with you. That was a very strong 12 tracks.
Yeah.
It implies that he's in top form.
Yeah.
And now he's going big on a new album.
That's what I'm saying. Off the back of Dangerous Summer, when you're hearing that, 11 tracks, and it was a surprise drop for the most part. Like, he gave it a 1-week rollout, and had, like, Harmony Korine behind it and everything. It had its own identity. Yeah. Like, to hear those songs, especially when there's a song called 80 Hours Coming, and it was this grand, like, fucking full to the max.
Yeah,
electronic
putting a lot of stock in it.
Guitar and everything. Like, it sounded like he was tapping into a whole new soundscape. Really evolving that 2093.
Just to end up playing it really safe.
Yeah, just to end up doing a pretty safe experience. Yeah, like, I don't know. It sucks because he had this whole rollout as well, man. Like, the mafioso stuff and, like, going on Zane Lowe, and it had this whole approach. It made it seem like the Nike collab, like, it made it seem like it was going to be the big, and he had a bar in there as well on the Benny X track, where he's like, oh, I sold 12, then I sold 72,
kept, like,
then
multiplying
I'm gonna like double,
I'm gonna
double this album and sell 120 or something like that.
He goes up to like 250.
And then also on the final track, he says something like, I'm the best that's working today, or like that kind of sentiment of like, I'm the best doing it now, and it's like, this doesn't feel like that. This doesn't feel like this doesn't feel like the best, that you're doing the best you can. Like, I'm sure off the back of something like A Dangerous Summer, where you have a song like Come and Go that does so well, you might feel like you're on top of the world, but it's like your album ended up being weaker than that mixtape that you don't even want to call an album, but it basically was. It was like 11 tracks.
In anyone else's discography, it's an album.
To me, I identify as an album. Like,
same, I see it. That's the way I see it.
As best.
I feel the same way about Life, and that was called an EP.
Like, I get nothing on this.
Life.
It was an EP?
Yeah, it was labelled as an EP, but it's 12 tracks. The one with Flawless, with Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, that's an EP?
That's called an EP on regular music, and it's labelled as an EP.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's 12 songs. Yeah, so
some of his
not...
like biggest tracks are on that.
But then again, fucking Sylvia Demo is also considered an EP. I think Rashad.
Well, the closing sentiment is that like there's nothing on this that reaches the heights on A Dangerous Summer. Like Fly Night, that that is the best in terms of that pop female collaboration. That I think like Loco in terms of his flows. I think on the Loco and Growing Pains.
Dangerous Summer's a much
Put It
better,
on God as well.
Much better.
I was edged on one of these songs. Wait, that's crazy. I was edged on one of these songs. There was a
Were you edged on Naked, bro?
No, bro, that's crazy.
Short track, so.
Oh, what was it? It was like the
that
refrain.
Would make sense.
It was the refrain. Oh, Let That King Tonka Talk. There's that part in the last 20 seconds where it sounds like
you
this.
were edged by Kylie Jenner.
It sounds like this.
Oh yeah, this part's wicked.
Why is that not the fucking beat? Instead, you give me this Dylan Brady.
Yeah.
Like, it's just horrible. Like, I don't want to hear that for 3 minutes.
Daniel Georgioff was edged by Kylie Jenner on the new Yeat album.
Bro, we're not doing this now, bro. No!
What do you think about Kylie on the song? I wanted more of Kylie, to be honest.
Nah, bro, it sounded like Riley Reid singing on it, bro. Have you heard Riley Reid raps?
No.
Yeah,
but no,
it's like kind of a monotone, like, just not doing anything.
I actually disagree. I really liked how she sounded, but I was disappointed it was only 2 lines. I thought she had a cool, like, cold, mysterious...
I did like with the
it
joint...
sounded unconfident, though. Like, there's some tightening.
The joint melody they did after, where it's like, you fuck with me!
Yeah.
But then he abandons that to go back to the... And then I'm back on it... Yes.
Yeah. To me, it was just the beat on that song I didn't really like, to be honest. I thought the rest was okay.
Surprising. Dylan Brady fumble.
Yeah. No, I thought that melody, I didn't like the lead synth on it.
Is Joji thoughts on his Joji production? On Joji album? Sojourn and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, I liked Sojourn a lot. Yeah, no, not bad.
It's confusing.
Not very identifiably Dylan Brady though.
No,
unless he's experimenting a bit, trying.
He could just be like plugging in it because they don't really say what they're responsible for.
Yeah,
so it could just be like a synth. Like he could be responsible for the. But then the hi hats are the
808. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Kylie Jenner. She sounded uncomfortable and like this is clearly her first rodeo, but I actually think like the frequency and tone of her voice, I think there is something there, like that sort of mysterious atmospheric thing.
Camden's investing in Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner coin.
I reckon
she's gonna be on a Travis Scott and she's gonna be Beyonce.
Probably not anymore.
Yeah, true.
I reckon like with some vocal coaching and a bit more practice, she could probably do something like in like a different timeline. I don't think this is the timeline we live in.
True.
I don't think we're going to get a Kylie Jenner album where she's like really building a world.
I don't want to see that, man.
No, I'm not. Like, I'm just saying that like I like the general vibe of her voice on that song.
There's probably another artist who can scratch that same itch though. Like a monotone.
I agree.
But
I'm saying I think if she had a longer verse, I would have enjoyed the song more. Wow. That's what I'm saying.
I think even with a longer verse, shorter verse, no Kylie with Kylie, that song is not.
The beat's the worst.
I feel like I would say like
I was let down when her part was done.
Some of these songs do go on for a bit too long. I feel like they could be cut in like by a minute.
Absolutely, man. Completely agree.
I really liked, despite me feeling that kind of way with maybe like Face the Flame, I did like NBA Youngboy's verse. I like that line that he said.
Where was Grimes on that? I couldn't.
At the very start.
Oh, it's the voice of the start.
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't sound like Grimes at all, but.
Yeah.
I guess she's probably. I've not really heard. It's been a while since her last album, so maybe she's just.
But there's that one line where it's like she said she wants me to take her to Yeat. I gave her a Noah or something like that, or it's like Yeat's name's Noah, so that's pretty fun. Yeah, but apart from that.
Yeah, no. I think this is already
we're not.
It's already kind of leaving the conversation a bit, isn't it, this album?
And sadly, yeah. I mean, no, it's staying for the wrong reason. People are shitting on it still to this.
Yeah.
Again, like the meme, I'm still getting memes, constant memes. Where it's just people take the piss out of this. They're saying it's Yeat gone mainstream, and it's like this is the Yeat they hate. And
I suppose maybe the corner of social media that maybe I'm on, I'm seeing radio silence.
Yeah. Just
in regards to I feel like it's left the zeitgeist.
Yeah, but I think for me it's like a comfortable 6.
Yeah,
you take it or leave it. Sadly,
not mad at it, but whatever, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah, no. Interesting. You said there's a lot of Kanye inspiration. I didn't hear that.
A lot of people saying it. Yeah,
but that we'll see. But yeah, I wonder where he's at these days. If only he had an album out that we could talk about.
Yes, he did.
Oh yeah, Daniel, you're right. He did. It's called Bully, and we've heard it. How many times have you heard it? You said you heard it quite a few times, right?
Probably a dozen.
A dozen, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm getting the impression you had a good time with it, if that's how many times you heard it. But let's do our scores. Scores for Bully by Ye. 3, 2, 1.
4.
4. Whoa. He doesn't like it. I thought he was going to say like 8 or something because you gave it 12 listens, but he gave it a 4 and so did I. We didn't.
4 close to a 3.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. That's not where I thought it was going. I thought you were going to be super into this for some reason, but
Oh, yeah.
it's bad, yeah.
For some reason.
yeah, no. I guess
True,
because you
on
sent me that
paper.
PDF thing, and
So I was super into it.
yeah, I was like, maybe you. This
I was
is
going to
like,
be the glazer.
yeah, like you're going to
This
be
is
like,
insane!
like it's so raw and unfiltered and.
Yeah, get the fuck out of it.
No, bro. I thought it was quite bad.
I'm glad.
Yeah, no.
I'm really happy because everyone seems to fuck with this. They're
Yeah,
saying,
okay.
Return to form. No, guys.
I have seen a bit of that actually. I've seen people saying like he's back, everything.
Back on track. My goat's not
Not
washed.
at all. No. This does not compare to.
But you don't even know how far it goes. You don't know like what's AI, what's not AI, like what's the story with this album.
Oh sure,
Like,
yeah.
you
No,
don't-
as in like the
you don't
conversation
like,
surrounding.
you're just
Bully.
hearing the music for the first
Yes.
time. You're not hearing. You haven't heard like V1, V2, none of the
Yeah.
You don't know what this album sounded like 2 years ago.
No, yeah.
And this is your assessment just based off that first.
When you say,
I'm more interested in what you have to say.
when you say you're talking about the people and me. Just,
What?
Right now, just in that little speech you had just now.
Yes. Well,
You said like you're not. You said you haven't even heard. You're talking about me.
yes, yeah, I'm talking about you.
Me. Okay. No.
You haven't heard like
Oh,
V1,
I took
V2.
that. Okay. The whole time I thought you were saying you as in like the hate, like the people saying he's back. Like you haven't even heard. That's what I thought you said.
No.
You meant. Wait, by V1
I flipped like
by V1 and V2, do you mean vultures?
No, V1 is
I've
in
heard
version
that.
1 and version 2 of this album.
Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
What is that? That's on your PDF. There's
Yes.
reference to that.
Yes. It's going deep. It's going deep.
You sent me like a 2 to 3 page PDF
Yeah.
going over the rollout.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, V1, V2. I did see that some Bully tracks were on streaming like a while ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
like
so
2 or 3 songs.
there's no way to TDLR it. For context, okay, I'm gonna be like one. So there's this guy. I just want to get this out of the way. This guy, he's called the comm leader, the community leader.
Okay, I thought it was going somewhere else. The con like. I think it'd be like.
Like what?
I thought like you guys are like communists.
Oh, okay, no.
I was like, oh, here goes Kanye again.
Oh, no. There's this, the comm leader. His name's Orga. He's on Twitch and blah blah blah. If you're looking for info, he spoke to XQC on a live stream, telling him, "Oh, this is the story." Blah blah blah. So I'm kind of like the yin and yang to that.
Okay, you're like the filter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
So,
I'm with you.
TDLR,
Yeah.
but not TDLR.
I'm tapped in. I'm listening.
Off the back of Vulture's Tube, announces he's living in Tokyo basically for a big chunk of time. This is where most of the album was really fleshed out and developed.
I see.
And he did stadium tours in China and in Korea.
I can remember that. Yeah.
It was during this period where he announced and previewed the first few tracks off of Bully, Preacher Man and Beauty and the Beast. Now, Beauty and the Beast was a track that was made during the Donda era. Mike Dean even commented on it and was like, "This is hilarious," because it's like, it sounds really unfinished. Alluding it to it being funny because it sounded pretty much unchanged.
Does it sound similar to how it sounds on the album? Or
Yeah, very well.
it's pretty much the same track.
100%.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites, actually.
So,
that's one of my favorite ones.
Interesting. Okay.
Not that that's a high bar.
Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, so those get previewed for the first time, and people are having this debate whether it's AI or not because Kanye, or formerly known as Ye, I think.
Yeah.
To be professional, we call him Ye.
Yeah. I have seen that video of him placing his voice on someone else's performance.
Yeah, so essentially, I know what you mean. Though. It's like the 10-year-old who's like rapping. He puts his. So, off the back of Vultures 2, which included a lot of AI, Sky City, which was a Yandhi era track.
Yeah.
He essentially took a reference that someone else had made. And this is kind of his practice and his relationship with AI. It's two things. It's one thing taking other people's reference tracks, which, if you know the context of reference tracks, Ye, in the context of his discography post, I want to say My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, he's very much relying a lot on reference tracks. Like people will submit their versions for like verses or like melody choices, freestyle, like it's just different ideas to kind of help him construct a song to finish.
I see. Yeah.
And with this introduction of AI and AI voice filters, he invests into this practice basically of like
he did it on Vultures,
taking reference tracks and putting his AI voice filter over it.
Yeah,
and it is a practice that is being adopted in the industry.
Yeah, it was on weekends.
On the weekends,
Timeless,
and Rather Lie on Carty's album, and
it's dreadful, man.
and also the track after that on Music. Quite frankly, it's just lazy as hell.
It's really, it's rubbish. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
And he did it on Vultures 2. There was a few...
Vultures 2 or Vultures as well?
Vultures 2. No, not on Vultures 1.
Okay.
So it was on Vultures 2, there was a track called Field Trip. He did it on there. He did it on a James Blake War era track. Well, it's not called War, but it's called Forever. Or that Sky City, like I said. And that one was the most damning one, because most of the fans who had been aware of that track, that's a very fan, it's a grail as the community kind of dubs it, they immediately recognized that it was the reference track, because people have leaks of reference tracks from these eras, so they immediately clocked this is just the vocals from the different artists.
So they're hearing a track, and maybe they like the melody on it or
yeah.
something. And they're like, okay, I want to use that melody, so I'm just going to not perform it myself, I'm just going to slap my voice on it. And now
or it could be a verse. It could just
the whole verse,
the whole thing, yeah.
Oh, it's rubbish, man.
So,
hate
so
that.
we come to Bully, which, I mean, was kind of clearly being worked on, I think, throughout that September point onwards to, I want to say the last update we kind of got of it was around June, July. It had a release date. It was supposed to come out on Northwest's birthday last year. Yeah, so it didn't come out. It wasn't finished. There's a bee in the studio. No.
There was a bee in the studio.
There was a bee in the studio. You know about that?
No, that's
really?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, the Kanye tweeted that. Oh, yeah, he tweeted that one time.
He said that?
Yeah, he tweeted
really?
It was I didn't finish the album because there's a bee in the studio.
There's a bee in the studio.
I don't know if that was real. It could have just been edited, but it's caught on, essentially.
Okay. That's good.
But yeah, man, what we had was, in March of 2025... during his whole anti-Semitic Twitter ramble, he decides to upload a version of the album Bully. There's a frame.io link, which led to this visual album film of it's 24 minutes, that's how long the album was at the time. It was 9 tracks-ish, and it had all the tracks they had worked on up to that point, plus a track from the Vultures era called Melrose, which had Carty and Ty Dolla $ign on it.
Okay.
In the end, obviously, not on the final release.
Yeah. How many of those songs ended up on the final release?
All of them. So,
all of them,
the track list at the time was Preacher Man, Beauty and the Beast, a track called Circles, which is on the final release. Last Breath, and Losing Your Mind, which isn't on the final release, but it is a single that you can find on streaming.
Did I lose my mind? Maybe you can answer this.
Yeah.
Did I see featuring Nine Vicious
when
the album came out, and now I don't anymore?
I don't know if when the album came out.
I swear to fucking God, I read that on my phone.
Yeah.
When the album dropped, I was featuring Nine Vicious, and now I can't see it. I'm like, did he edit the album? Because I know he does that.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't know if I read that somewhere else.
I don't think it would have been edited. Because, I mean, when it comes to uploading the albums on DSPs, it's very, you find it a lot of the artists, when they're just uploading it, very last minute.
Yes.
If they're still editing the mixes or whatever, and they're trying to get out the door. It was the case with Carty's music. That was, delayed. Where's the album? It's not out at 5 a.m.
I could have sworn I also read Circles featuring Don Toliver.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay,
there's more to that, but we'll get to that, bro. That's a whole...
I was just now it doesn't say that anymore, though. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Okay, it's funny that you mentioned that. So I'll try and keep on... we'll just get into the final product. If there was one thing I was to commend about the original version of the album, is I enjoyed the sample selection overall. But okay, let's get into the album finally. But you have the general gist of the context. Essentially, we have the lead up to it is it going to be AI? What are these new songs going to sound like?
Okay.
How finished are these songs going to be compared to the versions that we've had for
30,
2 years?
It sounds like 30% of an album, man.
Yeah.
It just sounds so
it's
scrappy.
not realised. Yeah, okay,
bro.
So let's go back to scores. Okay, so we both agree 4.
Yeah, I went 4.
I leaned towards 3. It was really a toss-up between 3 and 4.
I think part of the reason I thought you were going to go higher is because my biggest disconnect with Bully is I get the sense from the content of this album and the writing that you need to be interested in Kanye to give a fuck about any of this. And I'm not really. So when I hear him talk about, I did you wrong, and blah, 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 and this and that, and now I'm going through X and Y, I'm like, and he's not really writing it into particularly compelling verses. I'm like, okay, well, I would care about this if I really gave a fuck about Kanye's life and stuff right now. I just don't give a fuck. I'm tapped out.
I feel like this is tailored to people that don't give a fuck, though. Because it doesn't really talk about anything.
Then why did I not care?
To care about what?
Any of this album.
I think
I found it really dumb. I was like, okay, everything you're talking about is
that.
very. These lyrics are very vaguely referencing things he's like done and been through in X and Y, and I'm just like, okay, great. Well, I'm not really invested in Kanye. I'm not really like interested in him anymore. So, this isn't for me. That's kind of how I responded to it. And production wise, this is not very enjoyable. And yeah, these verses, like you said earlier about Yeat saying I'm the best in the game. And there's a lot of lines here. I'm like, I'm not really believing you when you're saying like I'm the nicest out, blah blah, like lines like that. And these verses, these flows, like Gwyneth Paltrow, yeah, no. Favorite track, pretty Mama's favorite.
Okay.
But again, it's similar to what we said about the Underscores album, but in reverse. It's like by process of yeah, but the other way around. I don't know. Mama's favorite was the moment where I was like, I suppose there's. This is a very raw album in a lot of ways, and I guess that contributes well to what that song's going for, given that it's kind of a bit more vulnerable. And yeah, I don't know. It's the most I smiled listening to this was during that song.
Yeah, I find that you'll have a lot of people that will say, "Oh, this is a return to form." Like, this reminds me of College Dropout. Like, try and say that any of these songs. Like, I saw a post, some idiot made it, where it's like, they took like the image of the album cover and they like replaced it with like, okay, whatever works. They just swapped out with the College Dropout cover, and it's like, like hypothetically, if you just like heard this song and it was on these albums, you would find them so much better. No,
there is no way any of this fits on any of the other albums, bro.
No, it kind of does.
No
808,
fucking chance.
Yeezus and the College Dropout. Not fit
no
on, not
fucking
fit on.
chance.
But these are the reference points people are pulling from.
That's out of control.
How?
None of this
people
album would fit on any of those.
This is what I'm telling you. People have said Punch Drunk,
I don't
whatever
fuck
works.
what people have said. There is no chance in how any of these songs fit on any of those albums.
I disagree.
No chance.
Not okay. In terms of quality, no. But I'm saying reminiscent of these eras. Yes, I do think they are pulling from
but it sounds
a period
like
of Kanye.
It sounds if it is, it's 20% of the way there.
Of course. Yeah. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, this is what.
Well, are you not saying that some people are saying that you could pull whatever works for X and Y and put it on the album? Is that not what you just said?
Yeah.
Did I mishear you? Because I would say that's crazy.
I would say that's why I'm mentioning it, because it is very crazy.
Cool.
But I'm saying the act of saying, okay, this is what it's pulling from. It's pulling from that kind of College Dropout era where it's like the Chipmunk sample with this old Kanye kind of, or the old Ye flow.
Sure.
And it's like, or it's like the industrial,
like repackaging
very
old ideas into like a bit of a shoddy
but my argument is that that's total horseshit, because none of this, it all pales compared to any of his work on those albums. You try and put something like a Whatever Works compared to like a Two Ways or fucking Through the Wire or Jesus Walks, like, you have lost your mind.
Oh my god, yeah. Like those tracks, the moment they come in and you just feel like you're on this
would
journey.
never make the cut. This would never.
Yeah. It's just so purposeful.
Would never include these on any of these albums.
I would
never see Father on Yeezus. I would never see King on Yeezus. Like, I get, like, if that's where your frame of mind is, but I feel like fans have just lost the plot, where it's like, the bar is in hell. The bar is so low, where it's like, oh man, I hope the album has real vocals. Like, that is the bar. The bar is if it has actual human vocals on it. And furthermore, like, the bar is in hell because it's like, I hope we get complete verses. I hope we get no mumble. I hope we get, passionate performances. We're not getting any of that. Like, we're getting half-baked ideas. We're getting very... his performances are so mind-numbingly, like, flat.
How come you had this 12 times?
That is the question, right? but that is the question.
What's going on here, man?
I think it's because I am, at my core, a Ye fan. Like, his discography means so much to me.
Sure.
And
you're invested. I can feel that you are.
And it's like I'm very much like an anomaly in the sense that, like, I clearly don't fuck with this album, but I'm coming back. Like, it is my most.
Do you really want to like it? Like, are you trying to make it clear? Like, maybe on this listen, is that what's going on?
No, that's definitely not the mentality. It's just more of like, I just some of the
You're
I do like some of the moments and the little sounds here and there, because it like they scratches some of my itches.
I like the bass on Sisters and Brothers.
But like I don't like the mixing. I don't like the way his performances just, again, really, like, I want him to have more energy on these tracks. I don't know if, like, some people will give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's because of the medication, like, that's causing some sort of impact in how much energy he's able to give these performances. But even like the ones that he redid with the new vocal, like, but non-AI vocals, I was like, dude, this sounds hot, like, so low energy, and I'm like, it feels like I'm listening to it someone who thinks they still got it, but they don't got it, and they're trying to lift up a weight. And he's like a 50-year-old man trying to lift up a weight, and he doesn't have that strength anymore. He doesn't have that dog in him. Like, you listen to the hunger on his early work, and it's a shame.
That's how I felt when I heard Father. When he said, like, what's that? It's like he's struggling to muster the energy to...
Leopard skin, and then the Preacher Man, where it's like
with the F I've been, these rhymes are so fucking lazy, bro.
Nobody finna exploit me, even when they record me, I'ma keep it more G. And then on King, where it's like
good impression.
Where it's a King, where it's like
you've heard it 12 times. That's what happens. You get a good
I've heard these songs a lot more than 12 times, because they obviously V1, V2, and also I've had more time.
Kanye fans have lost the plot. Fucking hell.
Fuck, man. We're re-listening, guys. on this, listen to it like another 60 times. I
thought CeeLo Green was so funny. That was hilarious.
That's one of my favorite tracks. I'll say
same, but not because I think it's good, man.
Yeah, I know.
His voice sounded so funny.
It's so interesting. I think that's like one of the ones where I'm like, that feels Ye through and through. Like that track, Bully, the title track. I'm like, no one else. Like, that is kind of what I come for. It's that weird. Originally it was an Indian Bollywood sample, but they couldn't clear that. So it has all this kind of like Tarantino, kind of western-y, like, and then they like rechanged some of it. What's really cool about it as well, they like got a whole Japanese band to like redo it all, which is cool. If you go in the production credits, you'll see like cello, trumpet, all this stuff. I think it's like one of the most, compared to everything else on the album, it was like one of the more filling out songs. And that was literally the only one out of all the tracks that had like the most change in terms of like from the very first version. Because the very first version, it would go like the melody was a lot different. Because on this one, it's like but then on the older version, it was like I was not enough on it, and I don't know. I don't think you would have fucked that at all. But people, the chorus is a lot different as well. CeeLo Green though, like at first I thought it was Pleso Pluma because I knew he was rumored for the album, but then he was on Last Breath, and that song's fucking horrible.
That's a bad one.
That made no sense. That is his performance. Oh my god, the auto tune is so bad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And then he's trying to sing Spanish as well. I mean, props to them for trying.
I couldn't really even buy into most of... Like, the Mama's Favorite was the only one where I could sort of buy into, like, the sweetness of the subject matter. Like, Damn was one where I was like, I'm really trying, but this song is so flimsy.
That goes nowhere, bro. It goes nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel anything when I hear him say about how, like, at least I gave you that. Like, this very, like... I don't know, he's sort of spilling out there. Like, you know, I feel like there is something to, like, the content here on paper, but when I hear it, I feel nothing. I just find it so flimsy.
Can I tell you which ones are the AI ones that's still AI? So
there is AI there?
There is still AI, yeah. So Preacher Man, the first verse, you can tell very obviously because it's...
Did you find that the vocals were quite quiet?
Yeah, King, for sure. It needs to be remixed and remastered. But that's the thing. This is why I hate talking about this album right now, because apparently
you hate talking about this album? Bro, this has been 99% you. You've been talking, you hate talking about this. I'm thinking of that gif.
I'm gonna let you go.
That gif where it's the guy with the whiteboard. You know what I'm talking about?
It's just I have a lot I need to get off my chest.
No, I feel you've invested a fair bit in the album. I respect that. I just have to. All right.
I need to ask you more questions. Fuck. Okay.
It's
what do you think?
It's okay. I've been enjoying it. I'm thinking for the sake of the show.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. No. Yeah. I actually don't mind the central rhythm and kind of tone of This a Must. I think generally there's like potential there, but it ends in like a minute. And I feel like his rapping, again, underperforming. Like, the main thing is he's just underperforming on all of this. And, like, you think about... He's never really been the best rapper in the world, like, necessarily. But he just has that charisma, that personality.
Yeah, the wordplay.
Yeah, like, exactly. He's cheeky.
What's the Kelly price for the Kelly Costner?
Yeah, man. Like,
or the, I really like the line on King where it's like, I brought a white queen to the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther, the king.
Yeah.
The song. Yeah, you know.
I roll my eyes so hard. Sorry, man. That's because I mean, but that's the thing.
That's what you subscribe to.
That's the kind of line that on maybe The College Dropout would be like, oh, cool, or something like that. But he's performing it just with no passion at all. So I'm just like, I roll my eyes. Like look at I think Fantano's used this argument before about Danny Brown, how he has lines that are just sort of silly and vulgar, and it's like someone else saying it would sound stupid, but he sells it because of his performance. And that goes a long way. I feel like that was really the thing for me. I just didn't really enjoy his performances. So the moments that could have been like kind of charming and witty were just really immediately reduced. Because his voice was quiet, and also he just sounded kind of asleep a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an example. Like this, a must. I hear that beat. It's like a bit more higher tempo, bass heavy.
It's like rage inspired, obviously.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
Like, it's not what you're used to for yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like this how the snare isn't really a snare. It's like a synth. Like, there's some cool production ideas happening, but it just again feels like
feature as well.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, well, there was. Because there isn't one anymore. Oh, no, there
he
is.
still,
In the background.
yeah,
that's him?
That's the feature, yeah.
That's him in the background. Okay.
He's like, wah!
I would...
Wah!
Yeah.
Wah!
Yeah,
and then Mama's favourite is like, break up!
Ah, yeah,
Where
okay.
it does the break beat.
I see. I liked... Yeah, no, he was bringing like 900 times more energy than Kanye on this one.
But even then, it wasn't mixed well.
It wasn't mixed well, yeah.
His screams and stuff.
I should be able to feel it more. You know what I mean? Yeah. All the Love was funny to me. I found that song really good.
All the Love. I think that's...
That went on for fucking 8. It was 3 minutes. It felt like it went on for 5 hours, man. That song is so long. Well, I'm exaggerating. But,
that one's my favourite. I have a story behind that one. I think...
why do you like that?
Why do I like it?
Yeah, no, your floor is yours, because I thought that was dead, man.
I think it's a super emotional track in a sense of, like, it felt... Yeah, it is just essentially a pre-chorus and a chorus repeated 3 times. But I think you come... through, yeah, true. It's very much like inspired by, and I've heard of an edit. Someone has taken the Black Skinhead verses and they put that over that beat, and it's like, yeah, I think it would have been cool to have like a really kind of like he's back, like he's going at it. It's like for my theme song, my liver black, and he just goes super crazy and hard, and but I kind of appreciate this approach more because to me it has a lot more meaning, given the context of where he's at with this album and the direction it's going. It is called All the Love. Like it's supposed to be. I just think about how degenerate the Vulture's albums were. Like as a fan listening to his verses,
it's uncomfortable.
Thinking how disgusted I was just hearing some of the lines and the delivery. It's like, and also the anti-Semitism on that album.
Yeah,
like,
was it the Jewish bitch line?
Stuff
like that.
Jewish bitch, or keep a few Jews on the staff now, or even on Carnival, which is supposed to be the stadium anthem.
It's such a gross song.
There's a track. So he censors it, where it's like he closes the verse, send my kids to a fake school. We ain't, and he censors the line, but there is a leaked demo version where he completes it, and it is. It's like full on anti-Semitism. Horrible. So, but you go from something like a Carnival, which is like supposed to be this kind of. He was trying to his justification.
Are you saying that All the Love?
I'm saying All the Love
is kind of indicative of maybe what was missing from Vultures in the song.
I think All the Love, the direction that All the Love is going in, I would rather that be played in a stadium and for people to be chanting that mantra of
I don't disagree with that.
We leave the pain behind. We need all the love and all the shine all the time. I would rather that be the thing that sticks in people's heads than go head so good she honourable, she ride the like Carnival. Fuck that shit. And if I was to
and I have to be fair. Like, I said about the 9. I'm loving how passionate you are.
And All the Love originally was called Gas Chambers. It was supposed to be on his album Cuck. And it was the one song that carried over.
It's representative of maybe the
change,
the growth he wants to see.
The direction that he wants to go. He originally, even when he was
I'm with you on that.
He was AIing the shit out of it. He was still saying, I want this album to be my miseducation. I want it to be like filled with love. I want it to be that kind of... Even though you don't feel it, I think, for the most of the album.
Okay, that's where I'm getting at. That's why this song made me laugh, man. Because I feel like the song sounded like it was going for all of that, but his voice sounds like he's underwater. So he's like... Oh shit!
Well, that's the thing. I wanted to say as well that verse that might be AI as well.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably why.
Yeah.
But this is the thing that doesn't make sense. At the listening party, he played the real vocal version, and then on streaming, it's AI. Yeah. It just pisses me off. I know, like I've been talking so much about it, but it's just because like you need to, because if I just said this album's shit, don't listen to it, you're gonna have all these cultists that are gonna be like, well, that's just hating, you're a Jew, all this sort of thing. This is crazy shit.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. This is why,
and it's just like, and even with wireless, like people that are critiquing that, you just have these cultists. They're not even fans. If they were fans, they would be engaging with it and not being such glazers. But this happens every time. Ye released his new album. Everyone's like, oh, it was not that bad. It's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. It's a lot worse than that. But then a couple months later, people will shape up to the idea that maybe, you know what, this wasn't that great. I think it's just because people are like, again, the bar is in hell. When we have songs that make us feel like we're listening to College Dropout, yay.
Oh, that reminds me of something. Yeah,
it's
I
like,
get you.
oh my god,
like
the
bass on
sample flipping, he's going.
I was mentioning earlier the bass on Sisters and Brothers. Like that's, I guess, a bit Yeezus flavor.
Yeezus.
Okay, I see what you mean.
And the grittiness of that, the texture,
sounds rubbish, but it does sound like something that's kind of in that Yeezus mindset, maybe.
But and also, like, it's just as much as I have been talking about it, it's like I have to like really put it out there that like I have kept my eye on all of it. I probably shouldn't have, because why should you give this man, this guy any more attention?
Yeah.
But it's like I do it because from a place of like this music, his catalog has, as it has many people, meant a lot. And it's like, yeah, it's easy to just not give a fuck about it, but it's like, I think it's interesting because it like you'll be able to like, because again, like all this AI shit, that's kind of happening in a wider scale, and it's like he is having a comeback. Like people are celebrities at SoFi Stadium. Like the long list of people that have popped out: Dave Chappelle, fucking Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, that's she pops out for nothing.
Why?
I know.
Why?
Yeah.
When,
and
for
Drake,
nothing.
Drake as well.
Look,
Drake. Don't forget Drake. She popped up for Drake.
Lauryn Hill doing that, like at any point in Ye's career, like this is the point you would want to pop out and give us the fans.
There are so many other artists.
The full version of All Falls Down, instead of it being a sample, it's you. Oh my god! And it's
okay, bro. Yeah, there are so many other artists that had they gone through a similar pipeline, it would not have been hand waved this comfortably. Just because he's back with Kanye, it just you know what I mean. Like it gets so slipped under the rug, you know.
But the music,
the music is not justifying that hand waving, man. This is really weak.
If it wasn't for the catalogue, he would probably still stay irrelevant. But it's
where does this rank in his discography? Do you reckon?
His worst
ever? Yeah. Wow. It might be. I mean,
I don't count Vultures 1 and 2. Like, if
would you say those are worse?
Because they're not solo. They're not solo.
Right, but would you say those are worse?
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that is not the Ye I want at all. Yeah. It's like that full on like mainstream degenerate, like just straight up like trying to. That's you listen to JIK and then you listen to the Vulture stuff. It's like, how is this the same person? Like, what could have happened? Like, because people are like coping and saying like, oh, he was going to do like a trilogy and there was going to be a concept where he was going to like slowly get closer to God and it's going to sound more spiritual as you go through. You don't feel that at all, man.
No,
this is not like this is the.
It feels like a fleeting sort of.
It's a fall from grace. This is like he's not approaching any of the music with that same passion. I mean, like. There were hopes with this one because he was, you know, it's all self-produced. Like he was going to try and go like super serious for it, but if he was going to go super serious, the songs would sound complete. Would you agree they sound complete? No,
not at all.
Yeah,
not at all. It's either this or Ye. I might like Ye less, but Bully is
Ye less than Bully.
Maybe I came back to it the other day.
I heard your talk. I thought about Killing You. You thought Violent Crimes wasn't great. I think in the context of who he is now, I mean, like, it's poorly aged because Vultures 1 is just filled with misogyny and, like, objectification. Definitely. So I guess, like, it's a bit hypocritical to talk about that change of, like, no longer viewing women that sort of way. Or it's like,
absolutely. I'm talking purely, I think the songs
songs are awful.
I think the songs are awful on
No.
Like, on this level, for me.
I said that they sound a lot more rough around the edges, but I think they are still great.
Yeah, right.
Content wise.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I think is extremely weak. So his worst for me would be between those two.
But you say you don't. For me, I think where the album falls off is after the first 9 tracks, and like, and that's,
it really gets scattered.
The first 9 tracks are obviously to me like the new material, but then like from there it's just like incomplete idea after incomplete idea, like definitely. Just quickly roll off. So
these songs don't get the chance to really become anything special. You know what I mean? Yeah.
King for me, that was the one I was most interested by. Just some of the wordplay, beat as well. I like the sample flip, the weird like bell shit.
I think there is potential there. It's like off kilter and uncomfortable, like, but it sounds so thin, and the drums energy, are so quiet.
The mixing as well.
Yeah, the mixing doesn't reinforce it in the way I feel like it's supposed to be.
It's very like it's a short, fleeting moment.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess if it was like a 1 into 2 into 3, I guess like that. It's fine. Yeah, Father. Sure. Somehow the most
terrible. Don't like that one at all.
That one's like nothing to it. It's just one flow.
Yeah.
for 2 verses.
I find that beat really annoying too.
But they're gonna do a collab album apparently. Them
yeah?
two, Ye
Sure.
Travis.
When we getting that Chance collab album, man?
Oh my
Remember
God.
that good ass album?
Yeah.
Remember that?
No, it's Good Ass Job, right?
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
he was resurrecting because there was going to be 4 albums in the College Dropout trilogy.
Okay, yeah, I only ever heard it as good ass album.
Oh,
I bet you
maybe
probably
they changed it.
No, you
yeah.
probably would know more than me though. I think there was a Drake one too.
Yeah,
at one
yeah.
point.
Calabasas.
Yeah.
Something.
It was around the time of More Life.
Yeah.
I think it got announced. Drake said it on like a show.
There was like a billboard and everything.
Yeah, I can remember that. Yeah.
What's your
How
favorite
many
unreleased?
TurboGrafx.
TurboGrafx.
16 probably my favorite.
There was going to be an ASAP Rocky feature.
Yeah, I haven't heard any songs from these.
But on paper, you like
just the idea
like
of
the
it.
video game samples.
I like that he said it's his favorite console from when he was a kid. Me being a gamer and connecting, I always connect with games and from my childhood.
True.
Like the idea of Kanye like just diving back into that. I want to hear what comes out of that. Like in theory, that just sounds interesting to me. You know, and it feels like it would give us something quite new. You know, something fresh. And each album in Kanye's discography typically is very indicative of the era he's currently in. It feels very distinct, like a whole world.
Yeah.
At least, not really as much recently, but you'll think of like the Yeezus.
Yeah, there'll be a big energy behind it.
Yeah, like whether it be the outfits he was wearing, the color schemes.
Yeah.
It was whole
defined
thing.
eras.
Yes.
I mean,
I would like to see what the defined era of TurboGrafx looks like.
True.
You know,
that would have been super colourful.
Yeah, like that's the one I would like to have seen.
I hope.
I like the vibe of Beauty and the Beast. The song's not very
Beast.
good, but I like the kind of whimsical sort of like
what are the other tracks?
loopy sort of beat.
I can't wait. Where he does the one verse and then it's just empty for the rest of it. That's how it always was as well.
Yeah, never improved beyond that.
So that's what I was hoping.
I think it just feels so empty hearing this. I feel so little. Like I think it's Punch Drunk where he goes. He goes like political and social tensions are on the climb or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but they forget to mention that I'm in my prime. I'm like. I don't feel anything. It's just so vapid, bro. That's you're in your prime. This is your best era, or he says something like that, like how nice I am or something. And there's so many lines like that when you hear these verses and how sloppy and stop-starty awkward these flows are. Like when you think of the charm and personality you had on Late Registration, it's like absolutely absurd to call this a return to form. I think.
Yeah, no, I think it would be safe to say he's like still not there. But I mean, look, I think that thing of like, is it a step in the right direction? Do you think, compared to his last releases?
I don't know.
Are you hopeful? For a
not really. Is this and how do you mean like creatively speaking?
Yeah, because I mean like
I think creatively speaking, no.
Still
like sentimentally, yes. A little bit, because I mean there are moments of like earnestness on here in lyrically that I didn't feel much from, but I just chalked that up to like I'm not as like invested in Kanye.
Controversial shit on it.
Yeah,
At the very least, that's the bar we're at right now.
Yeah, I guess it's the right direction, even if it's a baby.
But even then, there was that weird verse.
Even if it's a baby step, like
yeah.
What verse? Sorry, which one?
On the self-titled track, where it's like, when my fantasies turn into it. Oh no, when a masterpiece turned into a tragedy.
When I'm at the beat that part.
Yeah,
right?
It's like all the castles in the sky come down crashing. In when I tried to speak my mind.
Yes.
I remember. What did he mean by that?
There are so many lines in here where he's talking about how like whenever I do this, they do this, but they don't mention this.
And then on Sisters and Brother, he's like, tend to get a lot dangerous. My brothers are like, he's like, my brothers aren't around.
Yeah,
like, why would they not be around?
Exactly. Yeah. Why do you reckon that is, mate? It feels. I can't tell if it's him. Like maybe on account of his condition, just sort of reacting like this is what's happening. Like my friends aren't around. If he's like reacting to it and just objectively like kind of assessing it, or he's just going victim mode, like no one's around.
Or on King.
There's no personality in the performance for me to dictate where he lands. So I'm like, what is he? Is he like assessing what's happening and trying to sort of build off of it, like saying they tried to say this, they hate when I do this.
It's like
is he like learning?
Trying
is
to
he
dip
like
his toe?
Or is he saying it like they hate when I do this? Like that's what they want me to say, like victim mode, or is it like? Oh yeah, he's observing it and
it's all
trying to grow.
There's a lot of
there's nothing to glean from it in his performance. It's so annoying.
The opening bar of the album where it's like turn the hate into love.
Yeah. Wow. So deep.
Well,
he's back, guys.
No, I don't know.
He's back through the wire. Kanye.
Yeah, I almost forgot about Punch Drunk. Like it was produced by Northwest, which honestly I think is one of my favorite beats on the album. I like the
that sample chart. That's not that bad. Yeah. It still sounds like this just phase 1 of the song.
Oh yeah.
But like
100%, like a demo, like a reference, like it's
but as just like a in the background wallpapery loop.
Like,
it's one of the nicer ones on the album.
You come into the warehouse and it's like, oh, what are you working on? And it's just like this cool beat. It's like, cool.
Literally.
Okay, let me lay down. Pulls out iPhone voice memos. It's like, what was the bar? It's like
Punch drunk,
over. Okay, now
Political
put that on the thing, and it's like, oh shit, the album comes out in 4 days. Oh, quickly, put it on the streaming.
You should chuck it on there. I was going to work on it yesterday, but I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah. But overall, a lot of the songs sound like that, but out of them all, that one's like kind of nice in the background more so than the rest. So I see why you say it's one of the better beats.
Whatever works. Like I wish it just had more, like overall more passion. Like you have, it's very like whatever works.
Yeah.
Like it's that kind of tongue-in-cheek performance, but it's like.
It's so watered down though, you know.
Just like you can see it. Like if it was a fleshed out thing, I can imagine them like he's singing it, and he cuts out the beat, lets the crowd do it. Whatever works, but none of that. It's just that there's no energy.
You can't imagine
it, so
that.
You can't imagine it. No.
That wireless problem is gonna be rubbish.
Bully.
You going to the wireless show? You going?
No. What the fuck? You're trying to catch me out.
Dude,
he's a Ye fan.
You're the one who heard the album fucking 15 times, so bro.
What does that mean? It just means I'm doing a job. Yeah, I'm trying to analyze this shit. White Lines. Yeah, you probably don't give a fuck about the rest of it. You said Preacher, Beauty and the Beast. I mean, out of all the tracks, Preacher Man's probably the most complete. It has like 2 verses.
Yeah, Preacher Man was one of the better songs.
None of it was written by him, so I can't really like applaud it. Like people say, like, oh, this feels like a classic. This is like
not at all, man.
But no,
it's not. It
doesn't have his fingerprints. Literally, from Bully, the self-titled, onwards, his fingerprints are not on any of those songs. None of those verses are written by him.
It doesn't feel like
None of them are.
It doesn't feel like it.
And even performance-wise, it just feels like he's reading it from, like, every artist reads from phone, whatever, but it just feels like he's reading it with
There's
no
a difference
passion.
Between doing that and feeling like they're doing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
no, I never once felt, when I
like,
heard this album, I never once thought, this sounds like X and Y, this sounds like classic.
No.
That never crossed my mind.
It felt like he realised, damn, I gotta make the deadline, so he just, like, pulled out his voice memos and just like recording them right there on the spot, and it was like shoddy mix and master. It
does sound like it was recorded on like a fucking. There's one song I think it's near the end. The drums sounded fucking awful.
Yeah, go on.
I forget which song it was, but anyway, I had another. Point.
Oh, Circles.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Oh my god,
they sound so like they sound like they're recorded in mono or something.
Oh no! Oh my god,
really
this one is one of the worst songs on the fucking album, bro. That? Oh yeah, that's the one with Don, and he re-recorded it.
It wasn't that, man.
No,
I think it might have been. Would it have been the last track?
Oh my god, the clap at the end, where it's like
the drums come in.
Where it's like.
Oh. That's pretty bad.
So bad.
It might have been that. I don't fucking know. In my headphones, I remember thinking the kick and the snare, they sound like they were recorded in mono, not touched with any effects, just really like stiff and just like not sitting with anything, like completely separate. And I was like, man, this production is really weak.
When just before the album came out, because the physical versions of the album are all like AI. They still have
Jesus, man.
So they.
Why do you say there was no AI? Just to make calm everyone down?
Because I mean, it's like half lie. It's like there's like some of these songs are pre-recorded, and then some of them just still have AI. Like this one here still has AI. Last Breaths, the final. It's so lazy, man. Peso Pluma did the original reference track. He's on it in the final version, but then they put the reference the AI verse with Ye as verse 2, and then the final verse at the very end is Peso Pluma, and that shit is literally the reference track, one for one.
Wow, okay.
Just without the AI filter over it.
Oh man,
it's so lazy. Like this is the thing, people don't like to not acknowledge how lazy the album is, and to still like be like, oh, it's still 7.
Yeah, why would you settle for
this?
That's
not a 7.
When you know you've got a back catalogue.
When you know this is incomplete. When you know this is not. This is not seen to the end.
Yeah.
And this is why. When I was trying to say it before I was cut off, whereas like I hate to talk about this album now. Because it could still fucking be updated. It could still come there could still be a different version.
Yeah, because he does that quite a lot, doesn't he?
Like after the SoFi Stadium, like they were re-recording "I Can't Wait" with Lauryn Hill doing the sample instead.
Yeah, does it sound better?
I don't think none of this would sound better. Like even if like it would require like a whole different era of
these songs at their core are just very flimsy. And I you know what though, people say it sounds like classic this or like use this, but to be honest, man, at this point I'm not even trying to hear classic Kanye necessarily. Like I like the beauty of his discography, why people always like to try and rank him, is because what you grew up with Kanye, like what it means to you, like they're also, like we said earlier, the eras are so well defined and so specific and curated, and there's a whole world attached to them, and everyone has their different stories and favorite tracks. I want to hear the next era. I want to hear him build something passionately and really, you know what I mean? And this is not that at all. I don't even need to hear him, it's classic Kanye's back. That's not what I want to hear. I want to hear him feel inspired again in the way he was for the bulk of his career. But we're just so far from that. And it feels like a cognitive dissonance, like a weird acceptance to, like, I don't know what it is, like this cult-like fervor he has with his fans. Where
they'll eat up anything.
It's fucking really bizarre.
I would disagree. I kind of want him to retire badly. Like, I feel like...
retire? You reckon he's... I
feel like after Donda, I feel like we reached a peak. And I feel like ever since then, it's just been one legacy... tarnish, like, stain after the other.
If the alternative to the retiring is albums like this, I agree.
I don't think he would ever reach, because he's exhausted. I feel like he's at that age.
I don't have much hope for this at all. I'm saying that's like, that to me is what I think people should be demanding, and not settling for this. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I agree. Retiring is probably a better shout for his well-being and for us too.
I feel like
if the music's going to be this rubbish,
I feel like he could definitely work better as like an executive producer or
producer,
and help out the next generation.
It was only a few years ago he did Industry Baby, which I think is an excellent track.
Oh yeah. He has had some. It's had some imprints on a lot of great production throughout the 2020s. So
I think he's had his moment as maybe he has had as a solo artist.
But I feel like in terms of there is that hypothetical of like, what if now he's, you know, because he's back in the public eye, or whatever, he can get his old collaborators, you know, the ones that really, you know, they made the 2010s what it was for him as an artist.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you know, Mike Dean or Noah Goldstein or Alan Ritter, but I don't know if they.
I think there are some moments on this album where you can kind of hear him aware of how far away from those highs he is in his life, and he's kind of mourning it, and it's a shame that it's kind of smothered in these really messy songs. But there is a part of him I can sort of feel peeking through there, and those were the moments that I connected with the most. Tracks like Mama's Favorite and Preacher Man a little bit, I could sense a little bit of that, but ultimately, like. Yeah, I that's why I kind of chalked up maybe some of my disconnect to me being not very invested in Kanye. Maybe someone who's really deeply invested in Kanye could find some solace in this record. But yeah, I think ultimately we are very far from like freaking Flashing Lights. Yeah. Like that level of just song craftsman. Like that's
don't even mention that shit around.
Yeah, I know. Like just the way these songs are built. Like, oh man, fucking Runaway. Like these songs are just such expressive journeys, and they're so like the chords and the way they move, they are really, really powerful. And Bully is just, oh man, it's a fucking joke compared to that, man. Yeah, no, not for me at all.
So how many times have you listened to it? 3?
More than that. I think 4 and some change. Like 4 full lessons, and then just here and there reminding myself certain songs.
I say a dozen, just like in terms of like start to finish. I think it was like just around 5. But I think I've watched a lot of reactions. I've watched like a lot of the and then I'll skim through a lot of the songs, so I feel like it does add up to just about 10,
just the amount you've engaged with it.
I think compared to the Yeat, like I came back to this one a lot just because I was trying to understand how I feel about it. Like off of first rip, I still didn't like it, but it's just like I wanted to really. It's hard to admit, like he makes great like very catchy moments, I think, in songs. I don't know, like even during the Vultures era, there'll be like certain choruses or that's probably what the rest of the fan base is having right now. It's like they'll rinse the fuck out of these songs and then they'll realize they're shit. But for me, at the jump, it's like I realized it's shit out of the jump.
Yeah, immediately. When King came in, I was like, what are we doing now, man? This is fucking hell. This is rough. But
if he was more energized on some of those tracks, would it have bumped it up for you? Like.
Probably, definitely.
I mean, it's fair enough that you didn't like the wordplay in King, but I feel like that's kind of what.
But
I got used to.
No, but part of that is because of the performance. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the wordplay it strikes me as corny when you just put no effort into it. It comes like a dad joke.
King, that line where it's like, she wanted an Iron Man like going to pow, tro. I don't know. I just liked. And the Tao flow. It's just, I don't know. Like, I feel like in terms of...
Oh my god, was it Father where he said, like, where the I immediately clocked he was going to rhyme it with EpiPen. He said like F I've been. I was like, he's going to say EpiPen.
With the EpiPen, the leopard skin.
Why is he saying it like that? Like is it similar? Oh wait, it's a similar flow to Modern Jam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh wow. Travis is on.
There was that.
And Travis is on.
Another great.
The Matrix.
Another great. I wouldn't say great, but another part that I was like, oh, that's cute. Whereas like, you see this coat? Like that's a reference to the.
No, at the end of the song.
Yeah. No.
In the middle.
There's like a TMZ clip of at an airport where it's just before he's getting into fashion, and the guy who's recording him asks him, "Are you gonna get into fashion?" It's like, "Am I gonna get into fashion? Do you see this coat?" And he's wearing like a big fur coat.
Sure.
And then in the Travis verse, he's like, "You see these kicks," which I thought was like a nice bounce back. I'd like it when obviously it's like the bar is in hell. So
oh, he said this thing that was a reference to
the bar is in hell. No, I say in the sense
something.
Of, like, in the sense of like you have clips in terms of like duos that are giving nice back and forth. So it feels like that. So there's some good chemistry. It's like it's like it's not
Father. Which song's better, Father or Piss on Your Grave?
Piss on Your Grave.
Yeah, I reckon it is probably better than
as
Father.
much as I don't really care for Piss on Your Grave.
Oh what?
Much.
No, I love that song, man. You don't like that song? Damn,
it's just the easiest two. It's the easiest two left over.
Well, you're talking to someone whose favourite Kanye album is Jesus, so maybe I'm a bit more.
Why is it your favourite?
Oh, it's the best one, man. Are you joking?
Best one.
Fucking brilliant. I love that production, man. I think it is a whirlwind, man. That's easily the most entertaining album of his for me. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting
to ruminate on that one a little.
That's cool. Feel free. I mean, that's the thing with Kanye's albums, though, man. Like,
everyone will have their favorite.
Yeah, like whichever one like just really clicks with you, like you just latch to it. And Yeezus was the one I just latched to. Like, I
think for me originally it was Graduation, but then I re-listened to the whole discography again, and College Dropout.
Sure.
Really just rang true. I felt like I was just taken on a journey of like a really hungry artist, and then what's your favorite Ye song of all time?
I Wonder is my favorite. I love I Wonder.
Yeah.
The strings at the end, bro, and I'm back on my grind. I suck it, read my lifeline. Oh man. Just it's the most I feel like Kanye is really selling and believing his like potential and what's out there, and it just feels so magical.
He's on the edge. He's on the edge, incredible. Looking out into the horizon, you know.
And like, you look at the verses, right? Mm-hmm. Simple comes off kind of underwritten a bit, maybe on paper. I've been waiting, but it's every line is said like with his whole chest. That's the disconnect with Bully right there, you know. That exemplifies it. 100%. I Wonder, that's probably my all-time favorite, but I mean, something off Jesus is going to get a shout out from me though. I think.
What's your favorite one? Do you think Black Skinhead's overrated?
That's probably my least favorite on the album, yeah. Whoa. But I do enjoy it. I like everything on there. But
so then when you heard the drums and all the love, you were just like,
so here we go again. Yeah. It's hard to pick a favorite. Maybe
Blood on the Leaves.
I love Blood on the Leaves.
It's not outdated.
No, I love it. I love that song.
Brum, 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 brum.
I love that shit.
It's like didn't DJ Snake do that for
No,
Deadpool 2?
It was Tonight. Hudson Mohawk and Lunas. My boys.
But that was before Yeezus. Or...
That was, it was a song they did they just put it on like SoundCloud.
But is it the same sample?
No, it is. It's the same as that. Okay. Yeah. No, I love that shit. I'm really into that. But then again, I love Tonight, so you know. But yeah, I think my favorite, maybe Hold My Liquor. I fucking love I'm In It. I think that's an amazing song.
Oh, no.
And Guilt Trip.
The fucking moaning, bro.
Yeah. That shit's awesome. I love that song, bro. But I think maybe Bounty's awesome. I think Guilt Trip. It's between Guilt Trip, Hold My Liquor, I'm In It.
Okay.
On Site's incredible. I think the whole album's so fucking good.
Not a single skip?
Not a single skip, no. Zero. Send this bitch up, it can't go down.
Is there any other album of his that has no skips?
Maybe Late Registration. If it is to be any, it would be that one.
Okay. I think, that's cool. One of my most underrated, I think, like, favorite underrated tracks, Addiction.
I love that song.
I have a hot take.
Yeah.
Life of Pablo over My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Wow, man, that's crazy. But that's not like a rare take, though, I feel.
Really?
I think there's a lot of people that would feel the same way. Fuck, I mean, look at what's fucking Fantano. He feels that way.
That is true.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, what do you think about the 6 out of 10?
Yeah, valid. I don't think it's that, I don't think it's that crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a great album. I really love Fantasy, but I don't think a 6 is that one. I can see the difference.
Where does Ye rank? And in terms of like hip hop for you, yeah.
As in like
as an artist,
the artist, not
discography.
The album. Yeah,
does it mean anything to you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. Graduation was my first ever rap album, so I have got plenty of affinity for Ye. I have, like, as I've expanded my taste more, like, not been as passionate about his discography as I've gotten older. But I've always got, like, a place for it, you know. And yeah, it's funny, because Graduation was my first ever rap album. I remember it was the Stronger music video. My dad was like... And my dad, it came on the TV, and my dad was like, "Oh, Kanye, we like Kanye." I was like, "Oh, who's the Kanye? Okay." And I listened because my dad reacted to it, and I was like, "Oh, I want to know what my dad likes." You know, I was just curious. And then we got the CD and played it in the car all the time, and it just became like my album, you know. And then 808's rollout happened, and he changed the sound. And I remember as a kid just being like, "What's he doing? I don't like this anymore." And I just didn't like listen to it or engage with it. I moved on. I had different tastes. I think it's like getting into electronic music, like Dead Mouse and shit, Avicii. But anyway. Fast forward 2013, I suddenly decide I'm obsessed with all music ever and I want to listen to everything ever. Like, I start looking up top 50 albums of 2013. Yeezus comes up everywhere. So I'm like, oh yeah, Kanye. I used to love Kanye. What's he up to these days? And I hear Yeezus. And Yeezus, I'm just like, what's going on? This is crazy. At that time, it was so transformative and wild and I didn't really know how to take it. And I was seeing conversations about it. And so that then became another very formative album for me, was Yeezus. So my I would say the two albums of his that I've got the biggest, like, closest to is Graduation and Yeezus. I would put Graduation third place, though. I think over time I've just decided that Late Registration is my second favourite.
Okay.
Love that album.
What would you say is worse then?
Worse is, again, Bully or Yay, I would say. Bully is worse. Maybe, I mean, Jesus is King might be worse, actually. I remember hating that, but I'm not touched that in years.
Born on Sundays.
Chick-fil-A. I'm not touched that in years, but I remember being really bad.
That one's grown on me. Like, I also thought it was, like, very demo-y.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think if I were to... I think my biggest hot take with Kanye would be that I'm not that crazy about College Dropout. I do like it, but not an album I love, unfortunately. I think...
What?
Yeah, no,
not an album you love.
No, I love... There's individual songs that I love, but not an album I love. The album experience, I think, is a little bloated and a bit dragged out. I don't find it like the tidiest to sit through. We'll say that. I think his album his ability to construct an album got way better from later.
Do you like the workout plan?
No. I do not like that song at all.
How could you?
Sorry, buddy. I'm one of those.
Spaceships.
Love Spaceships. Fucking love that song. One of my favorites.
Wait, what's the one?
My favorite's Family Business.
That's good.
Yeah, okay, there we go. We got something. That's
the real one. What's the one? I'm trying to think. Workout plan, and then
I'm not that. I'll give you some ones I'm not as big on. I'm not that hype on School Spirit. I'm not.
Yeah, I was thinking about
I'm not that hype on We Don't Care.
I was thinking breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah. I'm not, yeah, there's a lot of tracks in there. Like
ones.
When I sit through front to back, I'm weeding through a lot of like shrugs, you know. But when it does hit, I'm having the best time. Like All Falls Down is one of the best rap songs ever made, though.
100%.
Incredible song.
I think just like I like I don't know. I kind of miss when he like had like it felt like an album where he had interludes and like a kind of journey, you know, with it. Yeah. Like the wake up, Mr. West. It's like,
I think those are nice for a bit, but I think it gets a little carried away on College Dropout. Late Registration, I prefer the through line there. I think it's a bit more interesting. Doesn't pad out the album as much, and I'm more interested. I'm more curious as to like I'm building a wider image. You know, you got the flame and the campfire. It's a bit more vivid in my mind.
I feel like some of the songs on Late Reg though that like because he goes a lot more. Big. Soulful.
Yes, soulful. Yeah.
Like obviously that John Mayer co-production. But I feel like sometimes it doesn't work though. Like there is that short stretch that's like some of his most emotional tracks. Like was it Rose?
Oh, Roses is a cut.
Devastating. And then Hey Mama.
No, maybe my favorite stretch. Oh man, maybe my favorite stretch on any Kanye record, man. It's got to be just shortly after the beginning stretch of Late Registration, shortly after Touch the Sky. I think it's drive slow, crack music.
Do you like?
I fucking love that stretch, man.
Do you like Gold Digger?
Oh yeah, no, I like Gold Digger. It's not. It's pretty low. It's low echelon on Late Reg, but I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like it, or?
Nah, I could do away with it. I mean, it's the commercial hit, but even
it's a banger.
Kanye doesn't really like it.
It's much. Like if that shit comes on the right time, it's a good time. Like I think it's a good time, but in the context of that album, when you have so many just legendary songs, it would be a lower echelon. But it's still a really good song.
Thoughts on Watch the Throne?
I forgot all about that. Fucking hell.
Not great.
I've got a hot take, actually. I think that... I've got a hot take.
Go on, then. I need more knowledge.
I don't actually know if there's a hot take. I like What a Time to Be Alive more than Watch the Throne.
What a Time to Be Alive. Is that the...
Drake and Future. I think it's better than Watch the Throne.
Is that the Jumpman?
Yeah. Diamond. You know,
I'm sure it's a classic, though. I've heard it's great.
I don't know if it's considered as much. I feel like it's considered fairly mid-pack.
Is it?
I think so. That's why I kind of labelled it as a hot take a second ago.
I don't know. I've heard good things.
Yeah,
No,
I'm happy.
I've heard fuck all. I mean, it's like.
I lied.
I've heard fuck all. No, it was like around that area where he did.
It's just after If You're Reading It.
Yeah, so I feel like surely that would be.
I guess that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Yeah.
Jungle,
Future's
one of his
fucking
best
great on
songs.
it. Future's brilliant on it. Dude, Diamond's Dancing, Scholarships. My God, man, so many good
What do you
songs.
feel about the? So it's the Future one, and then there's also 21, right?
Yeah,
I haven't heard Her
Her
Loss. Is that a good one?
I liked Her Loss a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you were telling me that you're not that crazy about Runaway. I used to feel
I'm
that
not
way.
crazy about
I had
Runaway.
like a crazy moment with Runaway.
I really don't get why that's such a.
Yeah, I felt.
I don't know why. It's just like
I
had that take where it's like, if you fuck with this song, low-key red flag. It's like I don't know. It's like Saboteurs for the scumbag.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like,
sure, it's like kind of validating.
there are better Ye songs. I feel like.
That's fine. I mean, that's fine. I think that's a crazy thing to say.
But
you got how many great songs in this catalog?
But I feel like if it was the single version is a lot better than the release version. I feel like you can just do away with that 4 or 5 minute.
Honestly,
it just goes on, bro. We talk about songs that drone.
Incredibly valid opinion. But however, for me, that is the part of the song that made me realize it's a masterpiece.
You are not putting this on the aux and doing that for like 5 minutes.
Of course
you will
not.
Skip.
No, this was me in my headphones in Portugal. I had like a crazy, just transcendent moment with that.
Have you revisited it since?
Many times. It's a frequent play for me. I love that song.
Runaway.
I love that song so much. I think it's magical.
But I mean, the Pusha T verse is great.
24/7, 365, pussy stays on my mind.
Does it?
That's what Pusha T says.
It's a statement! What would you say is your favourite bar? Like,
favorite
verse?
Kanye verse? Like,
yeah.
Of all the albums.
Sure. Yeah, what's the first that you
I love his verse on Monster. I think it's a great verse.
Okay. Don't talk about Jay-Z's verse.
No,
Loch Ness Monster, but you know.
Question. Guess what is these things?
No.
No, yeah, no. I
so
love
it would have to be on
Kanye's
something
verse.
on MVT.
I like how Kanye's rapping on Monster. I think he sounds kind of conversational. It's like they made the rap and the track triple double. No, so it kind of has this sort of playful, casual feel to his flow, which I like. And then he has some great wordplay too, like head of the class and she wants to swallow ship. You know, that's fucking brilliant. And then the pussy in a sarcophagus, like, hey, Pharaoh.
Oh my god.
What, you don't like that? Oh, I love that. I think that's really fun. When he goes like, Pharaoh, it's just so cheeky. It's great. I think it's a great verse. That's up there for me.
Chuck a South Park right with a fish dick.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love New Slaves as well. That's up there.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible performance.
100%.
Amazing.
The beat is insane.
The first... Yeah, the first like minute is chill.
And then the...
Yeah. And the ending too. Oh, Jesus fucking rules, man. That was good shit. Just makes me happy. That's one of those albums that just makes me fucking happy. It might be a 10 out of 10. It's like in my high nines. Like there's a few albums that are like for me high nines. There's Lord Melodrama, high 9. Yeezus is a high 9. Dizzy Rascal Boy in the Corner, high 9. Like one day I feel like I'm gonna have that 10 out of 10 push. Yeezus, I felt that way for a while. I think that album is the shit.
What's your favourite song on Yeezus? Father. Father's a good song on Yeezus. Sisters and Brothers is a good song on Yeezus.
What point are you trying to... What are you getting at here, buddy?
Nothing.
You're giving me a little side-eye there.
No, it's just 10 out of 10. I think it's solid.
Yeah, because again, 10 for me is an all-time favourite.
Yeah, I mean, you have history. There's history there.
Yes, but I think I enjoy Yeezus that much. I love it so much. But yeah, what other Kanye takes can we exchange while we're here yapping about it? I mean, there's plenty we can troll through.
Favourite feature
On a Kanye song or
Sure.
from Kanye? Or both?
Both, sure.
Dude, fuck it, man. Run up both, man. Favorite feature? Ooh. Lupe?
Probably,
Love Lupe
yeah,
on Touch the
Lupe.
Sky. Oh, hang on. Let me just remember Twisted Fantasy exists. There's loads on there that you could pull from.
Do I not say?
Oh? What?
No, it's fine.
What was that?
So I feel like the instant...
I wasn't going to say Rick Ross, if that's what you were thinking.
Oh, okay, no. I was thinking of saying Nicki.
Oh, Nicki. Oh, yeah, okay.
So that's like the common take.
That's a good pick. No, it's a great verse. It's her best verse ever. I mean,
like
can you
hearing
name
the-
a better Nicki verse than that?
Where's that? I never fuck Wayne, I never fuck Drake. All my life, man, fuck's sake. If I did, I'm a Naja. Yeah, that one.
Only. Is that,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the song, right?
Only.
Yeah.
Only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to be
Honestly, underrated
Kendrick,
one.
maybe Kendrick, Sampha, maybe. I don't know.
Ah, yeah, Sampha's a shout. Underrated one though is Cuddy on Guilt Trip.
Yeah, true.
Nah,
I prefer Cuddy on Paranoid, or say Welcome to Heartbreak. And my head's still spinning. I can't stop killing these visions. I gotta get with it. Ooh, ooh.
Good shout. Yeah. I won't say no to that.
Or maybe a Rihanna thing. It would have to be like I feel like
Chance on Ultra Light Beam.
Or maybe
Is that in there?
Adam Levine on.
Dude, he Heard Him
Heard
Say. He's
or
great
Chris
on that.
Martin on Homecoming. Do you think about me now and then?
Love that song. I met this girl when I was 3 years
Rihanna
old.
on All the Lights.
Yes.
That's as close as we're gonna get to in Super Bowl.
I think this is very apt to talk about after the Billy chat. It's like this kind of like back and forth of these amazing moments.
Yeah,
and, you know what I mean.
And then it comes back to this is who he is now. This is his outfit. He's working with Travis Scott, CeeLo Green, Nine Vicious.
It puts into perspective
But
just the full from Grace.
Shout out! Oh, we didn't even mention Andre Troutman. I really love his contributions on this album. I think he's like obviously easily the best feature out of like nobody really, but for context, I think he's related to the California Lovin', where it's like California Love.
Yeah.
The Tupac song, he's related to
That's
that.
what he's doing. The talk box.
That's his family's whole thing. The Troutman family. So they're the pioneers of the talk box.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you're not a fan of talk box.
On the album, no.
No.
But in general, for sure.
But when he has that.
What's the most underrated Kanye West song? Would you say Addiction or? What's a Kanye song people don't talk about, think about, mention much?
Lift yourself right up your feet. Favorite feature? Oh, by the way, that's for the.
Oh yeah, sure. Go on. Have you got one?
I'm a sick fuck. I like a quick fuck. For
Kanye featuring on someone else.
Yeah. No. Let me figure this out for you.
I would say A$AP Rocky Jukebox Joint. What's that reaction, man? Fucking hell, man. What's that about, man? Honest answer.
Maybe that's I've already said that as a hot take, right? Whereas I don't really care for Long Lost hairstyle.
Oh, I'd not heard you say that before. That's a shame, man.
That's my hot take. That's such a bad album.
No, bro, I love that.
Not great.
It's my favourite Rocky. Damn.
Really?
It's my favourite Rocky.
Wow.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Wow. Okay, no, that's fine.
Fine Wine is one of my favourite Rocky songs of all time.
The MIA song with Future, bro.
That's the one, yeah.
Oh my god! I was just saying that because I felt that type of way.
That's the one I just said.
Oh my god, no, I was just
song.
saying, like, that was the first one I was
That's one of my favourite Rocky songs ever.
What? Oh, that one's so strange, bro.
It's beautiful.
It goes nowhere. Like, on paper, I'm like, oh my god, MIA and Feature? Oh my god, Feature.
The piano on that's heartbreaking, man.
Probably.
The vocal effects. Future sounds like he's about to cry. It's beautiful. That song is like soul
Say
man.
Paranoid. Paranoid is up there for me.
That's an underrated.
Yeah, very
okay.
underrated. It's a great pop song. I never noticed. That's so different for 808s as well because it's like such an upbeat song. Yeah, that's one of the better ones on 808s. I don't really see it in much conversation. My favorite ever Yeat track is Lost Cool. I think that's a super underrated track. And I listened. Okay, maybe I'm a hypocrite because you listened to the 5 minutes of, but I listened to the 5 minutes of him just talking about.
Yeah, shouting out everybody.
It's just him talking about how he like went into Rockefeller and tried to get signed, and it's just the way that the song ends is like, just the vocal, like the echoing, and it's just you feel the swell of emotion, and then the instrumental comes back in.
Yeah.
I loved his flow as well. I was on it. Here's to the rock, and it's like my favorite line. Period is like, I can let these dream killers kill my self-esteem or use my power. Arrogance is this. Wait.
My favorite line of all.
Fuck!
My favorite line ever.
Cut out. Shh.
That's too funny.
No, please. Please. I can't lose my aura.
I'll do anything.
No, the line is.
Go on.
I can use my. Wait, I can let. Shut the fuck up! No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
What's the line, bro? What's your favorite line of all time?
My favorite Ye line of all time, where it's like, I can use my arrogance as esteem to power my dreams. Wait, no. Oh, fuck! Son, I would get this. Okay, I can let these dream killers kill my self-esteem or use my arrogance
to fuel my dreams?
As esteem to power my dreams. Fuck! As a fuel to power my dreams. I can use dream killers as esteem. Yeah, that's the bar. Fuck!
It's a great line.
I fumbled it, bro. If I got
Trust me, bro, when you
go,
hear it, it's crazy.
That is a crazy line, though.
Yeah, no, good line.
It's like kind of that's kind of why anyone would go to that Ye's music.
Right, yeah, for those type of
it's
inspirational,
uplifting,
raw,
motivational.
yeah, exactly.
He says
like
if you love Kanye West, then you love yourself. That's kind of that. That was the original. It's obviously distorted over the years, but the original genesis of it.
I love you like
which is
Kanye
true.
loves Kanye.
I love the yeah. What's your favorite, most underrated?
Yeah, now I'm trying to mull over the track lists. I think most underrated. I think "Send It Up" is extremely underrated. I think "The Glory" and "Big Brother" are both really underrated. I love those tracks.
Big Brother's so good.
Big Brother's amazing, man.
Such a great album closer.
Excellent.
There's a bonus track. I didn't even know this. Was it? No. Oh no, Good Night was the album closer.
Yes.
It was a bonus track, but Big Brother was the original.
Exactly.
I didn't know this, but yeah.
This is a crazy one. It's okay. I've got this one's a little underrated, tiny bit. I think "Drunken Hot Girls" was a little underrated. Not like a lot. It's not great.
Remember when like everyone was like saying unanimously that like the worst Kanye West song was "Drunken Hot Girls"?
I do. Not at all anymore.
I know. Yeah. What do you think is the worst Kanye?
The worst Kanye song
gotta be like
ever.
Fucking.
I thought about killing you.
Bro, what?
I'm just fucking with you. No, it's down there. When they had the sample in it.
There is that one crazy line in that song though. It's like, I just called up the Muslims. Yeah, we about to go down.
That flow, man. It's rubbish flow. That song's
Beat's
rubbish.
crazy though.
Beat's not crazy. Crazy? Nah, man. It's not that good.
like,
You think it's that good?
It's supposed to capture like that mental period of it.
Yes,
where
it is.
And like, yeah,
and it fails miserably.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I disagree.
No, agree to disagree.
How though? Because it's like they've spoken. It has spoken. Yeah. No, I
don't know. It's not exactly the most like descriptive or musically vivid. It's pretty thin on the ground. I don't really think it captures that much.
Let me guess. You don't like Cardi's performance on
Ghost Town? Not really. Not really.
Been there, heard that.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it though. Like, what am I supposed to do, bro?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Enjoy it.
I can't. I've been trying. I don't like it.
I've been thinking.
Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't it come
it's
off
raw. It's unfiltered.
So it's bully, bro.
It's really not.
I'm using your logic. That's the type of arguments
though.
you're doing, though.
How is bully raw?
No, I mean, because it's so like scrappy and stuff. You know, it's raw.
You know, people actually have said that though.
Yeah, that's one. That's the point.
No.
Yeah.
People have said like, "Oh, guys, he's supposed to sound low energy because because he's on medication." So it's like,
like excusing it. But yeah, no, I don't. I thought about Killing You is one of my least favorite Kanye songs. I don't like that song. That would be down there. It's not the worst. I was just sort of saying that
just to rage bait me. Yeah.
Just to product.
To rage bait me. You know, this is what the generation is saying. It's called now. Rage bait. Yeah.
No, that's exactly what it was.
Okay.
The worst Kanye song ever. Oh, I forgot about Kitsy Ghost. We haven't talked about that. But,
yeah. What about it?
I don't know. I just forgot that album was a thing. Yeah. Anyway. Worst. I mean, it's got to be something off Bully. I mean, if we're going to think about just an individual song.
Are we saying solo album?
So
we
don't have to.
Vultures.
Bring in Vultures.
Surely we have something on Vultures 1.
Yeah. Beg forgiveness.
Over the self-titled track.
That's bad. Yeah.
Over like.
That's just one.
Paperwork as well. Like, Hood Rat.
Hood Rat's bad. Yeah.
Hurrah. Yeah, in terms of like worst though, the song King, like I like the beat on it, but like man, those lyrics are bad.
Yeah.
Crazy, bipolar, anti-Semite, but I'm still the king.
For the sake of runtime management, something we were mentioning earlier, should we call it here?
Yeah.
Sick. Yeat, Yay, Drama.
Mario.
All right, what's the ratio saying? I feel like that was like 30% movies. I feel like there's something about the music chats where you said it just kind of You know, I feel
There's
like
just a lot more context that would easily be accessible. I feel like, whereas the movies, it's just the movie. You know, it's
I hear that.
Not really much else to the movie.
For sure.
It's also hard to because you see the movie and you like unless you rewatch it.
Yeah.
It's like you just pull out the album. Listen to it as many times as you want. A dozen times.
Build memories with it. You know, there's lines to interpret. There's more meat on the bones, maybe I suppose, to talk about.
I think on a closing point is like, what do you feel about this comeback for? Yeah, are you like on the fence? I do feel. Like, how does this feel? How are you internally dealing with it? Because for me, I just think it's like such a again cult fan base. You know.
Yes.
Just like they will. It doesn't matter. Like if it was just like one text saying I'm sorry, like they would still be like, guys, he apologized. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Because that's what they did. It's like, what do you want him to do? I don't know. Like, maybe not just be accepted back in immediately. To be honest, to answer your question, how am I like internally dealing with it? Quite frankly, I'm not even. I don't really feel like I'm dealing with anything. I don't know. I'm kind of checked out about the whole thing. I think most people are. I'm just sort of letting it run its course and observing it and kind of scoffing or rolling my eyes every now and again. But if we were to open it up, I do think it has it's a wider issue overall about double standards and hypocrisy.
Absolutely. Another artist would and also not be this welcome back to
misogyny and sexism as well.
Yes, 100%.
Like, we see the campaigns against like Chapel Roan and Zara Larson and stuff. It's just like it's not.
Did you see the recent thing about how a lot of them were bots too? Like the people making the comments and the headlines and stuff. Apparently, a lot of it was just like bot stuff. It was just, it was just so just contributing to the idea that there is an element of the machine that wants this to happen, essentially. And yet Kanye, has a Wall Street Journal thing. Album comes out, wireless, 3 days in a row. Everyone's like, return to form, blah blah blah. Like, it's very very hypocritical. Yeah, absolutely. And So I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. I'm not excited by it. I'll watch it unfold and I'll hope for the best, but I'm not optimistic. Kanye is someone I don't feel particularly attached to anymore.
Yeah. Do you know like exactly when that was for you?
Yes, Vulture's one rollout. Yeah. I remember it was coming out and I was like, I'm not excited, I don't care. Or why do I not care? I guess I'm over it.
Yeah.
I was like, it was about to come out and everyone was saying like Vulture's title sign. Maybe it was some of the shit he was doing at the time, perhaps. I don't know exactly what like the catalyst was, but I just noticed in my gut, I'm disinterested completely in an upcoming Kanye project for the first time. Mm-hmm. So that to me was the sign. And then it came out and it took me like weeks to get around to it. I just didn't care.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. I feel like for this album, like it's not in my rotation at all.
Yeah. Sorry, he's listened to it 12 times. So it's just...
But in preparation for this,
right? Yeah. Sure. Sorry. My fault, bro. I'll take that back.
Yeah. But it's just I think like I'm doing it in service to the journalism.
Yes. Very noble of you. Very noble of you. All right, and on that note...
the Pitchfork stuff, though. Have you seen that?
I saw they gave it a low score. It was like a 3 something,
3.7.
3.7.
But they've constantly been doing articles, 3 follow-up, because everyone's like... The writer of the original review is trans, and it's just like all the people are responding are just being super transphobic.
Oh, horrible.
So...
Jeez, man.
So I feel like they did the 3 follow-up reviews, like 2 on the concert they did, and said like it was just like he's phoning it in.
I read that article. And then, I read that.
And it was just funny seeing the cult members melt down. Yeah. Even my friend who responded to the wireless post they made about the announcement, he ended up on being blasted as well. Like it's just like. It's like people are valid to criticize it. I don't know. Then for some reason everyone's acting like they care about mental health now. It's just like it's not.
Yeah, it feels performative as hell. And when you have lines on Bully about like they hate when I do X and Y, I feel like it kind of encourages this mindset of like they're always trying to hate on Kanye. Like, we should protect Kanye.
We obviously can't deal with assumptions, so we don't know if he's fully off that wave. I mean that's what I'm saying. Time will tell to see if he keeps it up. Yeah, that's it. But like he's still like even though he'll do certain things to obviously keep the image up.
Yeah.
There's like a clip that Sneeko, he like was in that camp last year during the kind of Donda 2 because they finally released that. Mm-hmm. He also worked a lot, like it was around that kind of period where Bully stuff was being worked on, like the anti-Semitism album, that white supremacist album was being made as well. And like he was on stream reacting to the new album Bully, and he was like, oh, you know, like he sent me the song to preview on the stream, like before it was released on streaming, and he said, you know, like obviously, like, yeah, I don't want to like mention his name too much because I don't want to like get him flack or whatever. And he's just kind of like dancing around this idea that like Ye still believes what he believes. He's just like doing it to kind of like essentially just to not. Like, to not lose everything.
That's exactly what I thought.
It's just I don't know if he actually just doesn't believe his shit anymore, because I feel like he still does. I mean, it's hard to like unwire that shit out.
Absolutely, yeah. That's those are strong beliefs. You know, those aren't just like casual opinions. And
that's like
he's got an album coming out. He's probably very conscious and aware that he's not like sought after like he used to be. Yeah, like people were not clamoring for a new Kanye album or like interested in him. Like,
and he's getting barriers as well, like samples, stadiums, like touring.
Absolutely, yeah. He's obviously still got a fan base. People love his old music and everything, but yeah, like he is definitely going to be conscious of the fact that so and so Drake. He's always been very like jealous of, I think, Drake's success in a big way.
Three nights.
Yeah. So I think he's feeling like other artists are just more relevant right now. He's not feeling relevant, and I feel like he's realizing that it's because of all this controversial shit, which I think he was originally doing. I think because he wanted to. Because oftentimes it's like antics to get eyes on the album, like the MAGA stuff and the slavery was a choice stuff when Pablo was coming out. Yeah. And whatnot. You know, like. Yeah, like it was just. I feel like it was just to get his name in the thing, so everyone was
big attention seeker.
Massive attention. Yeah. So I feel like that isn't working anymore because he's pushed it too far. He's noticed that, and he's got this apology. So I maybe hope to rewind it. That's kind of how it came off to me when it happened. That's the first thing I thought. I read it, and it was a very thoughtful apology. I did see some AI allegation. I'm not sure how true that is, but yeah, like it was written by AI or something. Oh, right. But yeah, I was like, okay, cool. He said that. That's great. Time will tell. That's how I didn't put too much stock in it, but obviously I know a lot of Kanye fans are going to see that and think, "See, guys, he's back!" They're so desperate for. It's really weird. Yeah, it's bizarre. Like how,
it's definitely
how like cool. Kanye West, man / Ye. Is Ye his like legal name?
Yeah, that's
is it not just the artist name? It's his legal.
Yeah. So
there's no more Kanye in his like.
No.
Oh shit!
It's like people who I just approach it like dead naming. That's how I approach it.
I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was just the opposite.
No.
Damn.
Okay. His whole philosophy is like, if you're a journalist or whatever, like, I really respect when people call me Ye, or like Kanye West formerly known as Ye, because that shows that
okay. I had no idea it was like that. I fully thought it was just an artist name.
Once upon a time it was like, my friends would just call me Ye.
Yeah,
like
a nickname.
A couple years ago he did legally change his name to
Shit.
Ye.
Okay.
You're good. No.
Yeah,
a lot of people. I thought that was like a conscious like, fuck you, Kanye.
No.
You're good, bro. You're good.
Oh, my fault, bro.
That's why I was like correcting myself. I was just like,
yeah, no, that makes so much sense now. Yeah. Okay.
It's interesting. Yeah. I mean, like Fantano's. I think they're all doing it. They're trying to do it at least.
Trying to stick to the
Yeah. Just because it's like, I don't know, but I get the people that are like, oh, like, he doesn't deserve that respect. But, like, I think it's a principle.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm not going to dead name, like, a trans person if they change their names.
Just because they did some shitty thing.
Yeah.
That's stupid, yeah. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's that. And on that note, episode 4 is... Oh, bruh, we did it.
We did it.
That was fire.
Is it going to be a Thor, Love and Thunder, though?
Let us know if it was
let's know if it was
Did we Love and Thunder this shit?
I hope not.
Or were you loving it and it was like a thunderstorm of joy in your life?
Said that with so much oomph. Bro, did you do vocals on Bully? Holy shit. Get on that, bro.
I knew you were going to say that right before you said the word right you said the word bully, I think you were about to say funny. Alright, that's that.
That's that. Thank you.